Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Morning Glow. Welcome to another broadcast of The Morning Glow. Got a great broadcast lineup for you this morning, as I hope and I pray that we always do. I'm not important, just a question asker. My name is Raheen Aljame, and everybody else going to be in with us in just a few minutes. I want to go ahead on and get this thing started this morning. And TikTok, I see you coming in over there. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you, TikTok, and everybody else that's listening to us. We got TikTok, we got Facebook, we got YouTube, you got LinkedIn, we got Twitch TV. We got a lot of different people that's actually watching us this morning. And I'm highly happy, elephant elated, and porcupine proud to have each and every one of you with us this morning. Now, I want to ask y'all a question. Oh, before I do that, let me tell you this. Our phone lines are open, and I encourage each and every one of you to call in. Give us a call. Tell us what you think about what we're going to talk about today. This is one of the topics. But before I do that, I'm getting ahead of myself. 508-924-3521. The phone number to call in. The phone lines are open right now. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. The phone line's open. Give us a call. We'd love to have each and every one of you as a part of what we're talking about today. You are more than welcome. I encourage you, if you have a minute or two, give us a call. Okay, scenario. This is the scenario. There was a young man, and he was dating this girl. They had issues, a lot of issues, and he wanted to break it off with her. I'm not gonna go. I was about to go into the issues, but I'm not gonna do that. He wanted to break it off with her, and because of the fact that he wanted to break it off with her, she didn't want the relationship to end for whatever reason. She wanted to continue the relationship, as toxic as it is or as it was. She wanted to hold on to him, and she actually did that. He was trying to leave. He told her what the situation was, told her that the relationship was over, that he's done. He's done. Right now, she grabbed onto him and holding on to his clothing. And he's like, let me go. Now he's in a public place, and there's a lot of people around. It's people that he knows, she know, and that they do not know. He's telling people, he's calling, look, tell her let me go. Tell her to let me go. Tell her to let me go. I'll let my clothes go so I can leave. Okay. He wants to leave. He wants to get up out of there. It's over. She continued to hold. He asked several people to the point where he get very frustrated with her not letting him go. He tell her, please let me go. Let my clothes go. Let my clothes go. He keep telling her, and she keep holding him, keep holding him, keep holding him, won't let him go. And he tell her, he said, look, you holding me here. I don't want to be here. You're holding me here against my will. Let me go. Let me go. She do not. He gets so frustrated in wanting to get away, wanting to just leave, that he punches her. He punches her maybe once or twice. She let him go, and he leave. My question to you, though I do not endorse, I don't agree with violence at all. I'm not endorsing violence. I'm not I'm saying that he should have done that. But my question is, who was wrong? Who was wrong? Was he wrong for doing what he did? Was he wrong for hitting her? Was he wrong for punching her? Was he wrong? I mean, he went several different routes. He did several different things. He did several different things trying to get away, asking people, begging her, pleading to her, let me go. Let me go. He got frustrated. He got so frustrated that he felt his only alternative, I guess anger got the best of him. His only alternative was to punch her. And he did. He got the results that he wanted because she did let him go. But was he wrong in doing that? Was he wrong in punching her? What do you all say? I'm getting the feedback. I'm trying to control that feedback. But what do you all say? 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Was he wrong? Was he wrong for hitting her? Should he have come up with another alternative? Did he exhaust every avenue that he could have done to get away from her. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. What should have happened in that situation? I mean, he punched her. And again, I don't condone violence at all. I do not. Do not, and will not. Do not and will not. But my issue is, he's done everything he could do. He asked other people, please get her off of me, man. Get her, tell her let me go. Tell her let me go. Telling her you're holding me against my will. Good morning, brother Jay. Good morning, brother. Give us a call. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Asking the question, who was wrong, man? Was he wrong in punching her? And I know what, a lot of people say, and I feel the same way, that, a man should not hit a woman. Okay. But to what level? If he's telling her that the relationship is over, he told her the relationship is over. I'm done. I'm done. She grabbed onto him, holding on to him, would not let him go. Numerous times he's begged her, let me go. I'm done here. Please let me go. Let my clothes go. Let me go. She does not. She does not. He asks other people, tell her, man, tell her to let me go. Tell her to let me go, man. I'm done with this relationship. It's over. Tell her to let me go. Tell her to let my clothes go so I can leave. Nobody step in. Nobody does a thing. Nobody intervenes in the situation. He tell her, look, you're holding me against my will. I want to leave. Let me go. She still don't. He felt at that time his only alternative is to punch her. Who's right and who's wrong? Is he wrong? Is he wrong? 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. I'd love to hear your input. I'd love to hear what you all think about this thing. Is he wrong for punching her? Again, the scenario is very simple. He want to end the relationship. She don't want to end. He said it's toxic. He want to go. He tell her that it's over. He tried to leave. She grabbed onto his clothes. He not able to get her off of him. Asked several people that's there. Some people that he knows, some people that she knows, some people they don't even know. He said, please get her off me. I want to leave. Let me go. Let me go. She won't do it. He looked at her. He said, listen, you're holding me against my will. This relationship is over. I want to leave. And in his frustration and anger probably got the best of him. He wanted to leave. She won't let him go. He's asked several people. Nobody's helping. His frustration took over. And he felt his only alternative at that time was to punch her. He did. He punched her. She let him go, and he leaves. Who was right and who was wrong? Who is right and who is wrong in that scenario? Is he wrong for punching her? Is she wrong for not letting him go? He said he don't want to be in a relationship any longer. He don't want to be in that relationship. It's toxic. He's tired of it, and he's tired of her. And so her result is to grab him and hold on to him because she don't want him to leave. Who's right and who's wrong? What do you feel? How do you feel about this whole scenario? How do you feel about this scenario? What should have happened? How should this have played itself out? 508-924-3521. And again, we do not condone violence. I'm gonna read something that hello, sorry for bothering you. Okay, somebody see, we don't deal with that. Somebody trying to help promote the broadcast or something like that, man. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. We're fine. But what do you think about that? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the whole situation? Is he wrong? Again, we're not gonna get on here and condone violence. We're not gonna get on here and condone violence. We're not going to do that. I can promise you that's not where we're going with this thing, because violence is wrong. Okay, how you look at it, violence is wrong. Is never, it is never the answer. Violence is never the answer, regardless of the situation. Violence is never the answer. I know that, and I hope and I pray that you know that as well. But what was he to do? What should his alternative? What should his alternative have been? 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. I would love to hear what you all think about this situation. I know how I feel about it, and I'm going to voice the way I feel about it, but I want to hear a few other people first. I may even change my opinion on it. I don't think so, but I might. I might even change my opinion. But right now, I have my strong beliefs as to what I feel should have happened. I know what I think. Truth of the matter, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Her holding him there and not allowing him to leave legally, that's kidnapping. People don't realize that. But if you alter somebody's being able to leave from a situation, that is legally, that's called kidnapping, and it carries up to 20 plus years. It could carry up to 20 years. So did she break the law? Technically, by the letter of the law, she did. By the letter of the law, by the letter of the way it is written, she broke the law. She impeded his right and his ability to leave by holding his clothes. You could be dry. See, people don't realize, man, and people get caught up so many different ways. The way the law is written, people don't always know it. And I'm not the best at it, but I know certain things. But if you two people are driving, see, in this whole scenario, had they been in the car and she pulled in front of his car, stopping him from leaving, just took her car and placed her car in front of his car, and when and blocked him from leaving, kidnapping, up to 20 years or more. Kidnapping. That's something. That's. I hope you learned something today. If nothing else, I hope you learned that. Don't do that. If somebody wants to leave, if somebody don't want to be in your presence, let them go. Let them go. You cannot impede their right to leave. That is called kidnapping. That will get you locked up. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna look it up a little later on in the broadcast when other people come in. I think it's a felony as well, because of the fact that you impeded their right to leave. She's holding his clothes, impeding his right to leave. She's not allowing him to go. He told her, he voiced to her many times, and voiced to other people, that he wanted to leave. He no longer wanted to be there. So because of the fact that she impeded his right to leave, or his ability to leave, she's committing a felony. Like I said, again, I'm gonna look that up just to make sure. But I know it's kidnapping, and I do think kidnapping is a felony. Last I saw. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Give us a call. Let us hear your input. Let us hear your take on this situation, man. Like I say, it's ugly. It's an ugly situation. It's a very ugly situation, because of the fact that, if one person, see, that's my thing. If a person don't want to be with you, why would you want to be with them? My grandmother always said that. You know, if a person don't want to be with you, don't worry about it, baby. You go on about your business. Go on about your business, baby. See, back in the day, they talk like that. Go on about your business, baby. If they don't want to be with you, then you shouldn't want to be with them. You have more value in yourself than that, baby. You don't try to be somewhere where you ain't want it, baby. That's how they talk back in them days. Don't do that, baby. No, baby. Look, if they tell you that they don't want you, then baby, you go ahead on about your business, baby. Cause you ain't got no time to be around there. My grandma was something else, boy. I can't say everything that she said, but my grandmother, she was something else, man. Loved her, did still love her. But back to this scenario, man. This is a real serious situation, and some of you that's listening, may have seen this situation before. Uh, okay, hold on. Let me see. Make my screen bigger so I can read what's being said here. Okay. This is Sean. Sean said moving someone with force and holding someone captive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And see, that's the thing right there. It's called kidnapping. Moving. He said moving someone with force or holding someone captive is called kidnapping. So technically speaking, Sean, did she kidnap him? Was she kidnapping him? Because just as you said, she's holding him captive. She's holding on to his clothes. He can't leave because she's holding on to him. You're absolutely right. She's holding on to him, not allowing him to leave, impeding his right or his ability to leave. So that is kidnapping, and that is up to 20 years because it's a felony. You can't hold you can't hold somebody back if they want to leave. Why would you want to? If they don't want to be with you, why would you want them there? Why would you want them if put your little feelings aside. Put your little feelings aside. If that person don't want you there, then you let them go. See, but a lot of times people get caught up in their feelings and their emotions, and then they do things like this, cause themselves years of trouble down the line. And they think while they're in their little small little cell, man, I should have just let them go. Yeah, yeah, you should have. Yeah, but now you're looking at 20 years or more because of the fact that you made a split second decision based on your emotions and you held that person captive. Now just think if there's two or three of you, if you and if she had a couple of her girls there and they gathered around him and talking to him and he want to leave, she's holding his clothes and they're in a circle around him, not letting him leave. All of them, all of them kidnapping. All of them. Look, their loyalty to her is going to cost them their freedom. Their loyalty to her. Think about that for a second. Their loyalty to her is going to cost them, each and every one of them, their freedom. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Give us a call. We love to. I think it's Sean said I think it's more to it than that. I would like to know what it is. I would like to know because the way that it played out, the way that it was presented to me is that he wanted to end the relationship. And I can agree with you. There's more to it. I'm sure there's more to it why he wanted to end the relationship. You don't just wake up one morning and say, I don't want to be with them no more. I just don't. I don't want to be with them no more. It's over. It's over. You don't just wake up that way. Something had to happen to lead you to want to not be with that person anymore. Something had to happen. So yeah, I can agree with it. There's more to it than that. But what is it? But even if it's more to it than that, even if it is more to it than that, why in the world would you not let the person leave? Why would you not let the person leave? Why are you telling this person that they can't go grabbing onto their clothes, holding on to their clothes, impeding their right to leave? Why? What gives you the right to hold that person captive? What gives you the right? Good morning, Wanda. Good morning, Wanda. Wanda, call in. I want to hear your heart on this. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Wanda, give us a call. I want to hear what you think about this. And anybody, the phone lines are open. I would like to hear from Mr. I see Mr. Magic commenting over there. Got quite a few people commenting. I think there was Sean that was commenting earlier. I would like to hear you all's take on that. And I want some of the ladies. I want to hear from the ladies as well. Ladies, I got to hear from you all. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Give us a call. Let us know what you think about this whole scenario. It's an ugly situation. He wanted to end the relationship. He wanted it over. He said, it's toxic. He didn't want to be a part of it anymore. He told her that it was over. The relationship is done. Let me see. No one owns anyone. Amen. I agree with you. Yep, Mr. Heaven, I agree with you. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Mr. Magic, thank you for that. I definitely appreciate it. And what y'all give me some of them hearts and roses and stuff, man. They be telling me y'all be getting them hearts and roses and all kind of things, man. Show me some love on this thing, man. Let me know y'all appreciate what we're talking about this morning. Send me something. Send me something. I appreciate the follow, Mr. Magic. Appreciate that, sir. Appreciate it. 508-924-3521. People say I say the number too fast. I'm gonna slow it down. 508-924-3521. Give us a call. Situation as ugly as it is, man. He wanted the relationship to be over. He wanted it to end. He told her in a public place. It wasn't like they was like by themselves. It was in a public place. Other people was around. Some people that he knew, some people she knew, some people they did not know at all. It was a public place. He told her, share the live. Share the live for my okay. Thank you, man. Share the broadcast. I definitely appreciate that. Share it. Yeah, but he wanted the relationship over in a public place. He told her. She didn't agree. He was trying to leave. He was trying to leave. She grabbed onto his clothes, holding on to his clothes, not letting him leave, impeding his right to leave. Okay. Now, what happened? He told her several times, "Let me go. I'm ready to go. Man, I got to go. It's over, man. I got to go." She would not release her grip on his clothing. He looked at some people that he know, looked at some people that she know. Please get her off of me. Get her off of me. I want to leave. I want to go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Nobody stepped in. Nobody on his side or her side stepped in to say, look here, you need to let his clothes go. Seemed like somebody would have stepped in. You need to let his clothes go. Nobody did it. Nobody did it. Okay. He got frustrated. He told her, look here, I want to leave. You're holding me up. You're stopping me from leaving. Let my clothes go. I want to leave. I want to go. And and sometimes frustration get the best of you. You want to leave. Somebody holding on to your clothes. Put yourself in that situation. How would you react? How would you react? He just wanted to leave. And I don't think from what it was said to me, he's not a violent type individual. Just his anger and his frustration got the best of him, just like it got the best of her because of the fact that she would not let him go. He punched her. He punched her. Now, we're not condoning violence. We are not condoning violence at all. We do not agree with violence, and we know that violence is never the answer. Violence is never the answer. We know that. But who was right and who was wrong? Was he wrong for punching her? Was he wrong? Was she wrong for holding on to him and not allowing him to leave, holding on to his clothes? Let me see. Then oh man, then he get locked up. That's wrong. That's bad. Yeah. That's bad. Never. Yeah. I agree. Never hit a woman. I would agree with you 110% on every day of the week. I would agree. Never hit a woman. But my thing is, and then she said she was wrong. She was wrong too. Yeah. And see, the both. It's hard, man, because both of them are wrong. If that was my son, I would tell him, man, look here, what you doing? Put your hand on that woman. Hold on, brother. But daddy, then he come back. But dad, I wanted to leave. I wanted to go, and she would not let me go. She would not let go of my clothes. And how long? And I wish I knew how long they stood there, stagnated like that. Walk away, run, but he couldn't. Mr. Magic, he could not walk away. He couldn't get away from her. She had his clothes. She was holding on to him, to his clothes, not him, but his clothes. And so he couldn't walk away. He could not. He could not. Ask other people. We got a call. Let me see what this call is. Ask other people. This is Mr. I was going to say he don't like when I call him the wise man. So I'm just going to say Mr. Donald Toussaint. Good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
I'm just
Mr. Magic, how was he right, man? He still punched it, though, man. I don't know about that, brother. He said he was right then. I don't know about that, Mr. Magic. I don't know, brother. He still punched it. Go ahead, Toussaint. I want to get you in this conversation. Toussaint, I'm gonna tell you what happened. There was a couple. They've been together, been together for a minute or whatever. He decided that the relationship was real toxic. And so in a public place, he told her that the relationship is over. He didn't want to be a part of it no more. He's done. He's done. He told her that in a public place, other people around. Okay. She didn't want him to leave. What she do? She grabbed his clothes, grabbed onto his clothes, and would not let him go. He kept telling her, begging her, let me go, let my clothes. I got to go. It's over. I'm done. Other people was around, some people that he knew, some people that she knew, and he went to went all talked to all of them. Look here, get her to let me go. Tell her let me go. I want to leave. She would not do it. She would not let him go. He looked at her and said, "Listen, you're stopping me from leaving. The relationship is over. I just want to leave. Let my clothes go. Let me go." She would not do it. Frustration set in, Tucson. Frustration set in with him
Mm,
because he wanted to leave. Now I don't know how long they were there, but he wanted to leave, and she just would not let him go. So what he do?
mm,
He punched her. He
mm,
punched her. He punched her. She let him go. He left.
mm.
My
And the
question is,
police go get him. Tell me.
but that's the thing right there, because yes, and that's what Mr. Magic on he said not for punching her. I never hit a woman. I have daughters. Yeah, I have 4 daughters as well, so I know. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But my thing is, you're saying Tucson he's going to go to jail, but he did everything. What else could he do? Frustration set in. He got anger, got the best of him, but anger got the best of her because she grabbed him on his clothes and won't let him go. Anger got her too. And
You
truth
see,
of the
he
matter,
embarrassed her. He
huh?
embarrassed. He embarrassed her. He embarrassed her in public.
What?
Let
No,
me let me tell you what.
no,
Let me.
no. I can't say that. Reason why I can't say that because I,
What?
I, I don't know how the conversation. It could have been a private conversation that they was having at maybe at a table or something like that. Like at a
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It could have been a conversation
Mm-hmm.
that just she heard it. So why is
Mm-hmm.
she embarrassed? And I don't know. I'm
Uh-huh.
speculating now. But go ahead.
Yeah, come on, player. Here I go with this again.
Come
Here
on,
I
let's
go.
talk. Let's
Let
talk.
me tell you. Wait a minute. Okay, right here. Old schools used to go and get bread.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I'll
Okay.
be back.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a loaf of bread
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and never show up no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
Mm-hmm.
what we do is we want a crowd and an audience witness to,
Mm-hmm.
to, to our private matters. We bring them to the public scene
Mm-hmm.
so that we can show up somebody. He embarrassed her.
But
He didn't have to do it like that. That's just me. You asked me.
yeah, I did. I did.
He didn't have to do it like that. He didn't have to do it like that, man. Don't do stuff like that in public. People get their feelings hurt when there's witnesses.
So what he should have
They're
sent
more
her
emotional.
he should have sent her an email or a text or something and broke up with her.
No, 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 no. You don't have to do that. That's coward. That's a coward.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's a coward
Yeah. Yeah.
to send an email or text.
Mm-hmm. But when he did it the right
Now,
when he did it the right the quote unquote the stand up type of way in person, they met at a public place, and he told her that way, which is not the coward way. It's the right way to do it.
no,
Face.
it's no, it's not the right way to do it. Not in a public setting. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that.
So how should he
Not in
do
a
it?
public setting.
How should he
They
do
should
it?
have if they meet her at a house or you at a house. It'd probably be the same situation. But
Exactly.
let the conversation calm down. Y'all go to just let it lie. We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later.
Mm,
Okay? But I don't want to go. They don't want you to go. All that kind of stuff gonna probably be part of the conversation. That's fine. Okay. All right. Table the conversation. Go get you a pack of cigarettes and never come back. That's
wow.
it. That's
Mm,
it.
mm,
That's it. You ain't got no problems. Sure, they're gonna try to get in touch with you, but don't go back.
mm-hmm, mm,
You know, just make the ultimate sacrifice. Leave your clothes. Go buy you some more.
mm,
Don't worry about the furniture. If you might go tell somebody else or whatever. Have the tow man go get your car. Whatever you want to do,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
but do not. This is me. Don't make a public scene. You see how society has caused us to want to be entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
This is me.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You bring it to a public scene. private matter to a public scene, you're looking for problems. Or you got an audience and you gonna make it's gonna turn out to be a show. That's exactly what it is.
But see, my thing is, I'm thinking one of the reasons why
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking what just happened here.
You know,
Yeah, go. I'm thinking one of the reasons why he wanted to do it in a public place because he felt more safe and secure to do it that way,
I
hoping that
see
nothing
where
like that
y'all
would
going.
happen.
Mm-hmm. He knew she was quick, quick. One of them was quick, quick in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know what? Uh, sometimes you. I don't know. They've been together for a minute, huh? That's
Yeah,
what you said.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
He should have thought about who he was fronting. That's just me. I think he
Mm-hmm.
was fronting her, and he knew that something was going to go down. He
Mm-hmm.
wanted a witness. He got one, but
Yeah.
he's still going to jail.
So he
If
but hold on now. Technically speaking, if the police come there and they listen to the whole situation, it is to the whole situation. Technically, if they go by the letter of the law, she kidnapped him
and
because when you impede somebody's
mm,
right to leave, that's kidnapping. If she grabbing onto his clothes and he's telling her that I want to leave, let me go, let me go, let me go, and if she do not let him go, technically speaking, by the letter of the law, that's called kidnapping, which could carry it's a felony, which could
well,
carry up to 20 years.
yeah, okay, Raheem, I'm pretty sure that he was stronger than she was.
Hmm. So what should he have done?
Just keep on walking. She gonna be in the way, but just keep on walking. You don't have to lift your hands. You don't have to do that. And
Hmm.
then if she impedes your path, you know, um,
Why is the man always
you
wrong
could
though?
always
Why is the man always wrong?
society, society,
Mm.
society. I mean, it is what it is, right? You could be right and wrong at the same time. It's just what it is.
But my thing is,
Yeah.
why not just why, and I say this, I don't care whether if the roles were reversed or I don't care how it was. If he was impeding her right, why not just let the person go? Why not just let the
Now
person
that wouldn't
go?
have worked out good. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But how many times do you
Come
see
on.
people that are in a relationship and all of a sudden the unknown happens and somebody say, well, you know what? This is enough. This has been building up for a while.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't just popped up. This ain't no new thing. They knew, both of them knew it was coming. Both of them.
Mm.
And and when you do somebody like that, they be like, oh, you want to show, huh? I'm gonna show you.
Mm-hmm.
You want to act up? I'm gonna show you how to act. And that's what she did.
Wow.
It just turned on him. He didn't see that coming. He should have because he knew her.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knew how she was.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the first time she did that to him.
You don't
But he
think?
wanted a public scene.
Or you don't think so?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
See somebody. See sometimes they 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 um they don't hit you. They raise their hand. That's a sign
Mm-hmm.
that, oh, they're getting ready. They want to see if you take the lick first.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm.
always said this. I said, you got one time,
Yeah. Yeah.
one,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and that one time, that's your last one. That's free.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them, they ain't gonna get that opportunity again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get that pack of cigarettes.
And it's a wrap.
Yeah, sure
Mm.
is. I ain't playing about that. I mean, I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because you gonna lose in the long run, especially if you're a man. Because really, if you make irrational decisions,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna
Good morning,
cost you
Nene.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna cost you. And then if you hit a woman, or you
Mm-hmm.
done. You through. You
Yeah.
through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because We you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You should know better. But if in case you don't know better, you're going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how wrong they are.
So how if she's
You know,
holding if she's
you
holding on
couldn't
to
get
his clothes,
away.
she's holding on to his clothes, impeding his right to leave. How long is he supposed to?
Man, I
How
tear
long?
them clothes up. I tear them clothes up. I tear them clothes up. So weird. She'd be
Mm,
left with the coat. I'd be like Joseph
mm,
with Potiphar's wife. So would.
mm,
She'd be holding on to a coat. She'll have the proof I was there, but I wouldn't be there. She'd have to come get me.
mm-hmm,
So yeah,
mm.
don't
So
make no public. My point is,
so
don't make no public scene.
so
Don't do that.
he take off the coat, and then she grab his shirt. You gonna just keep stripping out. You gonna eventually, brother, you're gonna be walking
I'll
away
be
naked.
naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, be naked. Yeah, yeah, hmm
Lord.
yeah.
Let me go to Cassandra because I know Cassandra deal with stuff like this all the time. Cassandra, good morning, young lady. How you doing this morning?
Good morning.
Cassandra, I wanted you. I reached out to you. I wanted you to call in because I want to hear your take on this right here. There was a situation. It was brought to me, and I don't know all the details. I don't know all the details. It's just something that was handed to me. It was like a talk about this. See how your people feel about this, Raheem. Okay, I see what they say. But anyway, there was a couple, young couple. They were together. They've been together for a minute. He decided that he didn't want the relationship anymore. The relationship is very toxic, and he didn't want the relationship no more. So he met her in a public place, in a public place, and he told her, "Listen, the relationship is over. I'm done. Blase, blase. I don't want this relationship no more. It's over." She grab onto his clothes, and he ready to leave. She grabbed onto his clothes, and she's holding onto his clothes and won't let him go. He asking her and begging her, "Let me go, let me go." She would not. She would not let him go. There's other people there that know him and know her. He pleaded to both sides, people that he know, people that she know. Tell her to let me go, man. Tell her to let me go. She would not do it. He looked at her and said, "Listen, I want to leave. You're holding me up. You're stopping me from leaving. Let me go. Let my clothes go. Let my clothes go." She would not do it. She would not let him go at all. This the part where it gets ugly. His anger gets the best. Anger, I guess, frustration, whatever it is, gets the best of him, and he punches her. She let him go, and he leave. Now we certainly don't condone violence. That's not what we do here. But Cassandra, who was right and who was wrong?
Of course, she was wrong because once she puts her hand on him, I don't care which way it goes. If somebody puts their hand on you, they've crossed the line.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it was considered her just holding on to him, that's assault. She's restraining him.
Yes.
So it would be on her. She would be wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But see, Toussaint said that he's going to jail because he punched her. He's going to jail.
No, she'd already assaulted him by putting her hands, holding him and restraining. That's not, how was that? No, not
Mm-hmm.
legally.
Mm-hmm.
She'd already assaulted him. It
Mm-hmm.
may have been simple assault, but she had a right. He had a right to get away from her. You can't, that's like you kidnapping him almost.
That's what I said. That's
You're
what
restraining him.
yeah, yep. That's what I said. It was kidnapping because technically, if you impede somebody's right to leave, that's kidnapping.
Yeah. No, she had no right to do that. And I'm all about what is right. I don't care male or female when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to, and that's domestic violence when it comes to domestic violence.
Yes,
So I don't
yes.
care which side it's on. And like, I've done this domestic violence over 30 years. So no, she
Mm-hmm.
was wrong. He
Mm-hmm.
had a right to get away from her. She had already assaulted him
Mm-hmm.
by
Wow.
putting her hands on him.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. See, and that Toussaint, talk to me, brother, because Cassandra, she felt the same way I felt because I said it was kidnapping and that carry up to 20 years. Up to 20 years you can get or more, depending on how severity it is. But to impede someone's right to leave, even if you two people in a car and you drive in front of their car and they can't leave, that's kidnapping. You can't do that. If that person wants to leave, you got to let them go. You got to let them go, regardless of how you feel, because a lot of emotions are tied up in this whole scenario. There's a lot of emotions, right, wrong, or whatever. There's emotions tied up. But Toussaint, talk to me, brother. Toussaint.
y'all go ahead and talk about it for a minute. Y'all go ahead and talk about it. I'm gonna just say this. How that worked out for him?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm? Y'all go ahead and talk about it.
What?
How that worked out for him? You
Huh?
know, did he get a chance? Was there any charges for kidnapping? Mm-mm.
Well, he didn't go to jail either. Though from what I understand, he didn't get charged either. He didn't get charged for hitting her. I don't know whether he should have or whatever, but I know.
Raheem,
Yes.
Raheem,
Uh-huh.
can give me 1 second. I'm just saying for Georgia because most of my work is done in Georgia. If you try to stop someone from leaving against their will, it's called false imprisonment and is considered a felony in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't, it's unlawful detention or restraint of a person against their will. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. And I think that's pretty much most of the states
Yeah.
in the United States. But
Mm-hmm.
here in Georgia, it's called false imprisonment and it's a felony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You cannot restrain someone from going against their will,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
male or female. It doesn't matter,
mm-hmm.
male or female.
And see, and that's what I said earlier in the conversation, Cassandra. I say I don't care what side the roles could be reversed. He have no right to try to stop her from leaving.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter. The sex doesn't matter. You can't do that. You can't stop if that person
Mm-mm.
if that person wants to leave. Your best option is to let them go. That's your
Let
best
them
option.
go.
Yeah,
Leave them alone. Let
yeah.
them go.
He's like, I don't care. People feelings get caught up in it and stuff like that. And emotions get caught up. They'll find themselves locked inside a little bit of room for 20 years.
Yeah.
They'll find themselves. Let me go to Toya with a T. Toya with a T. Good morning, young lady. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. How y'all doing, Morning Glow family?
Hey,
What we
doing
what we what we what we talking about? We talking about putting somebody beside the head. What we talking about?
good. Almost. There was a couple, and they was in a relationship, and he decided he didn't want to be in a relationship any longer. The relationship was over. So he met her in a quote unquote public place. He told her that the relationship was over. He's done.
That,
And when he was ready to leave, she grabbed onto his clothes, would not let him go.
Lord Jesus.
He pleaded to her, begged to
Woo,
her
Jesus.
to
I
let
want
me.
him. I want
Let,
him.
let, me let me tell you, hold on. He begged her, pleaded to her, let me go, let me go. There was people there that knew him, people that know
Oh
her.
Lord.
He pleaded to both of them, man, tell her to let me go.
Oh Lord
She would
Jesus.
not do it. She would not do it. She would not let him go. And so his frustration, his anger, whatever you want to say, got the best of him. So what did he do? This is where it gets real ugly. He punched her. He punched.
Oh.
He punched her, and she let him go, and he left. My question is, who's right and who's wrong?
Oh. Um. So listen. I have nephews, and I don't believe in hitting women, but I've
Exactly.
always taught them that if this woman is trying to hurt you or kill you, you better knock her head off down the street and call the police on your own self.
Mm,
Don't you dare have someone have a knife, or I mean, some of us got hands. I know I got them hands.
mm-hmm,
But if you feel your life is threatened, because I'm just saying I'm a woman and I will go in on a man.
mm-hmm.
If you feel threatened or you feel like there's gonna be some harm caused to you, knock the head off if you don't want to call me. I mean, you always get me involved. I'm the girl. Call me first. But in the event you cannot get to me, go ahead and knock the head off, call the police. Ain't nobody gonna be hurting you. Talking about, oh, you a woman, you can't hit me, but I got this big knife in my hand. No, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat, and we're gonna worry about the charges later. So
Mm, mm,
him meeting her in public is one red flag for me.
mm-hmm.
She got to be really crazy. You had to meet her in public, so you knew she was gonna clown.
Yeah,
You
that was
know
just gonna
she's
say it.
going
Yeah.
to clown and act up. Cause I tell you, I remember when I went through this with that boy, when he beat me in the house, it was like the spirit of my father said, "Don't you fight him back in here."
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then
Mm-hmm.
when I went to go get him, it was a whole different spirit. It was people all in the mall because I knew I needed to deal with this young man in public. Because if not, things could go down.
Mm-hmm.
So just him meeting her in public lets you already know something is going on funky in the milk. For one,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
two, you holding my leg, you holding me back. We don't know what happened. She could have told him, She had HIV. She probably should have been punched in her face. I mean, I'm just being real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being really real. It's no telling what she did, but neither here nor there. I'm getting the knowledge. I'm getting the effort to work away. And then what you're doing now is called yeah. What's the word? Wait, instigate.
Mm-hmm.
Now you instigating because I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to walk away freely, peacefully, right? You're not letting me. At what point do I have a breaking point? And my thing is, he socked her and she let go, right? Okay, then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then. Ain't nobody got no time for that, man. And I'm all for it. Please listen, I'm all for don't put your hands on women, but women need not put their hands on folks.
Mm-hmm.
Go on with your life. Listen, I love me a couple of men's in my days, but I can't do no begging, baby. I know I'm too prideful for begging. I'm too prideful. Be in front of you folks, holding on to your doggone leg. No, baby, I is the prize.
Mm-hmm.
I is the trophy.
Mm-hmm.
I is not gonna be. Listen, you're gonna be confused, and the only way you're gonna know that I still love you is if God tell you. Because I'm not finna be going through all that with nobody. No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm old enough now to where I can go ahead and eat that. All right, I gave you some. My bad. Shouldn't have been doing it. Really was digging you. Not working. I'm out. All
Yeah.
that extra, you can't tell me how to act. So if you
Mm-hmm.
come knocking on my door the next day when I told you I don't want to be bothered with you, and when I sling the door open, I bust you in your head. You can't predict how another person's going to act. You can't tell me how to respond to something when I'm feeling a certain kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, if he begging her, pleading her, he got all these witnesses. And he
Mm-hmm.
done gone on 15 minutes now. And I told you not to. Pop goes the weasel. And then she let go. And I'm going on and go home. And then whatever the cop want to deal with me after that, then he just going to have to deal with me. Because ain't nobody got no time for that, Raheem.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Pick
It's a lot.
yourself up, dust yourself off, get yourself together, and go on. I can't be with nobody that don't want me no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
Exactly.
sure not gonna put your hands up. Wait, you said you don't want me no more? Wait. I thought that you still did love me, and we just had some challenges, and we need to work through them. But wait, you said you don't want me no more? Oh, ninja, take your gone on then, honey. Gone, bye, go ahead. Don't be calling me. I don't want to be friends. I don't send no messages. Check on me. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You understand me? So all
Mm-hmm.
of that extra, I feel like this. Stay in your lane, bruh. For real.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
something happens that you don't like dealing with another individual, sometimes in this day and time, it's best to walk away.
Yeah.
Do not think that you're going to predict how I'm going to act, how I'm going to respond, or how I'm going to return my actions in concordance to what you've done to me.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I got a 4 feet rule. What's that arm's length? You got arm's length. Once you invade that arm's length privacy, that's my personal space. I feel threatened. I feel offended, and I'm going to respond. And I feel like
Yeah.
hanging on my leg. That's personal space. I couldn't kick you off, so I punched you off. Just saying. You should have not been down there. No way. You should have been on at home on Max.com, and you wouldn't have got punched in your face. I'm just saying.
Wow. Tucson, talk to me, brother.
I'm a,
Oh Lord.
you can-
and let me
You
say
know,
that, and let
we
me say
did-
this. We certainly are not condoning violence. That's not what we're doing. I don't want people to think that we're condoning violence because we're not. That's not what we're doing. Go ahead, Dr. Tucson.
I am. No, I'm just playing. Just playing.
What you say, Tucson?
Yeah. You're looking for it. You're asking for it. You're doing something in a public place. That's a private matter. You're asking for trouble. You done let society fool you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to pull their phone out and they want to witness
Mm-hmm.
to what they doing. That's crazy. This is the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. I'm gonna go back in the day. We always talk about back in the day. Well, Cassandra, they'll just go say, "I need a pack of cigarettes,"
Mm.
and never come back.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It ain't simple. But no, you want an audience. Okay. And you know who you dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me. If y'all don't mind, you wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can help y'all out the best way I can. Tell you don't mind if I use you. Okay. Now,
Oh Lord.
you, I can't, you think that I'm gonna front Toya in a public place and it ain't gonna be no drama?
Mm.
You got to be kidding me. I'm sorry.
Lord.
I don't mean to.
Lord Jesus.
And don't you dare. Don't. I better not. You talking about more drama. She got my clothes, and Lord have mercy, I'd have hit Toya in the face. Lord, she finna kill me. And they got a knife, on the table. It's really gonna be some blood somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
is,
Mm-hmm. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be.
and
It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty.
it ain't gonna be pretty. I'm just telling you. Now look, me and Ty, been knowing each other for a minute. Over the course of us being on the Morning Glow, and I'm just telling you, based on what Talia says, look, I believe Talia can throw them hands, and I'm a fronter in public.
Mm-hmm. But
Boy, you better go get you some cigarettes somewhere.
so
You
so
better not.
how would you break up? You just will leave and just won't come
I
back.
never see she'll never see me again. I go she'll have to get arrested on my job.
Mm. Wow. Wow.
So is. Oh, sure. You see her coming on the job, all security, because she
Mm-hmm.
coming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. Good sound. Good
Say,
sound.
I'm going to get some bread. I think we out of flour.
Go and get some sugar. I'm going to get some sugar. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Give us a call. What do you think about this scenario? Who's right? Who's wrong? Cassandra, talk to me. Leonard, come to you next.
Yeah. Hmm. Because I do this like almost daily.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm sticking with what I said, based on the law, and I want to stick with the law. I don't care whether it's male or female. If
Mm-hmm.
you're wrong, you're wrong. A lot of men have died at the hands of women, uh, trying to break up, just like with women being beaten or abused by men and killed
Mm-hmm.
by men.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes both ways. I'm for what is right.
Mm-hmm.
You do not have a right to put your hand on somebody. I don't care if you just pleading, baby, please don't go, and you on the ground and you holding his pants, his
Mm-hmm.
shirt, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is illegal. You cannot do that.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot, I don't care how emotional you are, you cannot restrain a person from walking away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So the law is going to be on the side of the person who you are restraining.
Mm-hmm.
It's called false imprisonment. I don't care if you're in an outside place, you cannot do that.
But Cassandra, it's been said on TikTok that a lot of times that even in a situation like that, and I agree because I said the same thing you're saying right now, so I agree with you 110%. But what they're saying is the man is always going to be the one. I think it was Mr. Magic that said the man is going to always be the one that's going to be arrested. He's going to get arrested because he punched her.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. I've seen women arrested. I've actually worked with men who've had women arrested. No,
Mm-hmm.
no. Whoever is the aggressor and puts their hand on the other person, that is the person that is going to be arrested. Now, years ago, it was always assumed automatically that the man was guilty. It is not that way anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is not that way anymore. And I definitely, because of what I do,
Mm-hmm.
domestic violence, for over 30 years,
Mm-hmm.
I totally don't agree with men putting their hands on women, but I also totally don't agree with women putting their hands on men.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. hmm So she crossed the line when she held onto his clothes and would not let him go. That's where she crossed the line. That's where it got ugly.
Absolutely.
hmm
Absolutely.
Okay. 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 That's good. That's good. Again, 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Captain Leonard, good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, Raheem, and the Morning Glow family.
Leonard, we got a scenario going. Did you hear the scenario? Or should I catch up to speed?
No, no, I didn't hear it.
Okay. There was a couple, they've been together for a minute, and the guy decided he didn't want to be in a relationship any longer. He met her at a public place. In a public place, he met her, told her that the relationship is over. He's done. It's over. She didn't want it to end. She grabbed onto his clothes. She grabbed his clothes and she was holding onto his clothes. He begging her to let me go, let me go. She would not do it. There's other people there that knew him and her. He pleaded to both sides. Man, please tell her, let me go. I'm trying to get out of here. Let me go. No one intervened at all. No one intervened. He looking at her. He said, listen, you stopping me from leaving. I want to leave. The relationship is over. That's it. I got to go. She would not let him go. Frustration set in, anger set in, or whatever, however you want to say it. And what he did, this boy gets real ugly. He punched her. He punched her. She let him go, and he leaves. Leonard, who's right or who's wrong?
Well, it don't matter about right and wrong to me. She shouldn't have been holding him. I heard that part that Miss Cassandra was talking about, and there's definitely a way to get a person off of you. You don't have to punch him or whatever, but you can get them off of you. Now, one, in that scenario, it's not wrong or right. It's legal and illegal. That's what it is. So, I don't have a judgment about it. I think he knew the type of person he was in a relationship with in the first place, which is the reason why he went to a public place.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, like you said, everybody saw her keeping him from leaving. That she's in the wrong.
So,
But as far as having a particular feeling about it, when you deal with people and that type of behavior is normal for them, you know what you're getting into. And if you see it, you need to steer clear from it.
and was that the reason why he felt it was a toxic relationship? So he met her, like you said, in a public place. I said that earlier, for the security of it. He met her in a public place for the security of it, and it went in that direction. I mean, what was he to do?
Yeah, that's what he was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he could have just ended it with her, uh, however, message, telephone, whatever, and wouldn't have got a restraining order as well.
Mm-hmm.
If he known she was prone to type of violence, that's not the first time this type of behavior has happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tucson was saying that earlier as well. That
That's why he took her to a public
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow.
because he knew what it would look like if he tried to do it in person.
Mm-hmm.
So he needed witnesses.
Yeah.
That's why you do things in a public place
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
witnesses.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. 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 It's ugly. 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Toy, you want to talk to me, sis?
Yeah, I said that earlier. I made sure when I went to go tear that head up, it was in a public place because I knew that I need to have some witnesses around.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I was going to jail. But
Mm-hmm.
what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna put your hands on me. Think you're gonna walk away scot free. I'm not calling no cops. I'm finna handle that, and I'm finna go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the key thing is public place. Red flag. Red flag. She been carrying on. That might be why you don't want to be bothered with her. That's probably why he want to go. You little crazy little turd. What are you doing?
Oh.
Why are you acting like that in front of all these people? Why you grabbing onto my leg? Again, we don't know the background. Uh you said you're not condoning violence. No, I'm just playing. But self-defense is self-defense.
Yes.
I'm just saying. You can't
Mm-hmm.
keep no one from going anywhere. If that same young lady had a son, and this is my thing with women, because everything got to be so catered to. as if you want equal rights, but you don't want equal reciprocity. You don't want equal reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And we got this tendency to make it seem like, we're in a different place. But no, unfortunately, you ask for it, you can get it. Don't put yourself in a situation where someone even has to act or want to act like that with you. One thing I
Mm-hmm.
understand about is doors. And 9 times out of 10, when you open up doors for people, people walk right through them. And I feel like she opened up a door for that young man to do that.
Mm.
I feel like she opened up a door. Being too clingy, not understanding no means no. He said he don't want to be with you anymore. So who are you? And if the reason why he don't want to be with you, he's telling you too violent, you too this, you too that, and you don't want to stop, and you turn around and do this, that's what I'm saying. That was toxic in itself,
Yeah.
right? But typically, just because someone has a reaction don't mean that's them, right? So, all right, boom. In a situation with me and a young man, he beat me with a belt, purple,
Mm-hmm.
black, blue, and green.
Mm-hmm.
I did
Wow.
not press charges on him at first.
Mm-hmm.
I handled it. I went and got my stuff, and then decided when he was disrespectful, I'm gonna tear that head up, and I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
jail behind it. Right. So at the end of the day, when we understand that there's a situation that's going down, you got two options: to either retaliate and do something. You know what I'm saying? That if it's illegal, there is a consequence to it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you feel like you want to leave him trapped in the house, beat him upside the head with something, give him some kind of disease, those are laws that are being broken.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it becomes an issue. But when it comes to dictating someone's reaction, I don't think that's fair. You can't. How much more again does he have to compromise? Maybe they was in a relationship before, and she hurt him, and that's where he want to go physically. Right? Might have picked something up, hit him with it, or tried to run over with a car. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, when you see an instance of um, a woman doing something to someone, you can get it misconstrued as if a man can't have something done to him by a woman. But
Mm-hmm.
if you're
Yeah.
dealing with a man who, like I said, they can't, they're raised to be a good guy for the most part. You know what I'm saying? They're raised to be a man
Mm-hmm.
that respects women. You're telling me that he can't get pushed to a breaking point? Yes, he
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, he can.
Mm-hmm. And I
He can
think
be the
that's what
most
happened. Mm-hmm.
he can be the most non-violent, most respectful or whatever, but the boy is still human.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
there's only but so much you can do to an individual before it makes them go off like a rocket. And again, I feel like that was the equal resolution. She got popped one time. He didn't keep on popping, 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 pop, let go. Right? But it
Mm-hmm.
could have been worse with him getting a sister on her, getting a girl on her. Like it could have went down a multitude of different ways. But at the end of the day, when we all go through things in this life and we know when we like really take accountability of some of the things that we done, sometimes after a situation, even when you know that you were the cause of it, sometimes you just got to get up and walk away. And I
Mm-hmm.
think it sounds like that's what the young lady did. She didn't call no police. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't go any further, she probably had a self reflection of her own responsibility, which was hanging on to that man's leg, not letting him leave. Like Miss Cassandra said, that's false imprisonment. Even if they stand in front of you, and every time you move, they move, and you can't get out the way, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. Again, you making me feel threatened. You make me feel some kind of way. And I mean, I'm sorry. I have nephews. I don't have sons. I got nieces. I don't have sons. I teach my nephews, don't put your hand on no women because you know me. And the next time I catch you putting your hand on a woman, I'm gonna come put my hands on you, and I want you to
Yeah.
put your hands on me. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? But at the
Yeah.
same time, I teach my girls, don't put yourself in a situation that you can't get yourself out of because you're not that gangster. You understand
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And these are the teachings that we are missing from some of these young individuals. My niece could never tell me that she begging a man. What?
Wow.
If he
Wow.
don't pop you, I'm gonna pop you. What you mean you begging him not to leave? What?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, nah, we don't play them games. So I think at the end of the day, this is a training opportunity that you need to have self-control.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand me? You need to have self-control and don't be trying to determine somebody else's actions. Don't be trying to determine what somebody else's outcome is. If you're on a breakup, if you're leaving them, if you're about to separate. Like we know tender situations and sometimes tender situations can go left. But at the end of the day, don't put yourself in a situation to write a check that your butt can't cash.
Good deal. Good deal. Again, 508-924-3521. 508-924-3521. Touchy subject this morning. Very touchy subject. Curtis, good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
Hey, what up? Morning, man. Morning. What's going on?
Well, we got a
What's so
scenario.
touchy?
Got it. Yeah, man. We got a topic. I want to hear your heart on it, brother. There was a couple, young couple. They've been together for a minute. The guy realized that the relationship is real toxic. So he decided he wanted to break it off. Met her in a public place. In a public place, he met her and told her that it was over. She didn't take it so well. She grabbed onto his clothes and would not let him go. He begged her, better let my clothes go. I gotta go. The relationship is over. I'm done. I'm done. There was some people there that know him and her. He pleaded to them, will y'all please tell her to let me go? Please tell her to let me go. Nobody intervened at all. Nobody intervened. Nobody did anything. And so he was there talking to her. Look, I want to go. The relationship is over. Let me go. Blah, blah, blah. Frustration, anger, or whatever it is, got the best of him. So what did he do? It gets ugly. He punched her. He punched her. She let go. He leaves. Curtis, who's right and who's wrong? Come on, man.
Now, I don't even know how to answer that.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. You know, when you put one thing I always told myself is if I put my hands on anybody for whatever reason, I just gave them the right to put their hands on me.
Okay.
And again, if I put my hands on anybody, I just gave them the right to put their hands on me. Good, bad, or indifferent. Right? And I begged you to turn them loose. Let me go. You done broke up with you. She shouldn't have done that, man. And in all reality, she really didn't help her case.
Yeah.
She just got the attention of a bunch of other females that now is sitting there saying, well, dog, is he that good?
Oh, Lord.
Well, get me.
Oh, Lord.
There's people who think like that, right?
Yeah.
If he works all that, I might need to get me some of that. They ain't together no more. But then you got some that, you know, yeah, man, he shouldn't have put his hands on.
Yeah.
You know, I told the they, you know, they got a point too. I mean, you know, you got some women out there who really think that, you know, who really know that, you know, their hands is just as deadly as a man's hands is. You know. But that situation, man, it's sad that I don't even want to choose a right or wrong, man. They was black. Were they black, Raheem?
Yes, sir.
I'm getting so tired of watching black folk beat up on each other all the time, man. I'm tired of that, man. That's getting old. The man wanted to go, the man wanted to go. She should have let him go. Period. And it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Just like you got that one, you can get another one. So I guess if I was to have to choose who, I would say she was wrong from impeding his movement. You know.
Okay.
You don't have to do it.
Good deal. Good deal. Tucson, talk to me, brother. We're gonna switch up in a minute. We're gonna switch up in a minute or two, but what's on your heart, Tucson?
Okay, so we're gonna bring this to public, me, and we're gonna see how we're gonna handle this breakup. I got in mind before I even get there. I know she cray. Oh, I'm cray. What are y'all? It's a toxic relationship. So I've been dealing with that for a minute, and now I'm tired. So we need to meet at
Starbucks,
such and such place. Yeah, okay, it's a Starbucks, and Let's sit down. Got a couple of friends, you know them. Okay. Um, we know this ain't with me, and I think it's best that we just go our separate ways. No, 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 no. Okay, all right, okay, all right. So here's me.
Uh-oh.
Stop talking. Just let it go. Stop talking. Don't talk no more.
Mm-hmm.
Let it settle down. Calm down. Calm down. You calm down. I calm down. Let's get us a cup of coffee. You need some coffee? Okay. What kind you? Just a cappuccino? What you want?
Oh, you being real nice
I'll
right
pay
now.
for it. Show who is. I gotta calm it down. It's heated. You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down somewhere. Somebody got to have some sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know that as soon as you get out there, you get up and you keep on, it's gonna get worse and worse, worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's toxic in the first place. And you know it because you've been dealing with this for a while. Calm down, finish your coffee, and what you got a ride or do you need an Uber?
Mm.
You
Mm.
need me to take you home? Are they living together? What? Wait till, I don't know, maybe you need to sleep with your one eye open. I don't know. But try to get to the point that somebody go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you wake up, and when you wake up,
You gone?
or whoever wakes up, yes, sir, let me just make it to work.
Mm-hmm.
I can even get on my job or wherever. I'm going to see my mama, my auntie, somebody. I'm going to go to see my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get there, tell it, man,
Lord.
I ain't going to have no issues.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to run into, I'm not fight. I'm not finna fight with no woman, nowhere, no time. No, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
But if I can ever get you to close your eyes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm out.
Don't blink. What you say? Don't
Because I
blink.
don't like drama.
What you say? Don't blink, huh? Don't
Don't
blink.
blink. But I ain't going to argue with you, and I'm not going to make a public scene.
Mm-hmm.
No. Stop
Mm-hmm.
it. Stop it. Why we act like um that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know why you get to the point that somebody got to put their hands on somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't. Okay, you got my. Okay, now you didn't grab hold to my clothes. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what I'm gonna do right here?
Mm-hmm.
Sit back down.
Mm.
Sit back down. All right. Okay, let's sit down. Okay. All right. You're not talking? No, I'm not. No, I'm not
Mm.
talking.
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
want some coffee? You gotta calm. Somebody gotta calm down.
Put
That's
some.
just me.
Look.
Y'all talking that noise. I don't know, man. I'm talking about the best. And I'm no mean no disrespect to nobody. To bring it to a public scene, I just disagree. I
Mm-hmm.
just disagree. I don't believe that people should bring their private matters to a public scene to go to get together or go their separate ways. I just don't agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Okay.
looking for problems.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why I don't mean no harm by what I'm going to say. That's probably why I cannot live in Atlanta.
You say that part. You can now what now? I missed that part.
I don't care. That's probably why I can't live in Atlanta
Oh.
area
Wow.
because they like to be on TV.
Mm. Mm. Wow. Leonard, talk to me, brother.
What did I like how uh I'm like Tucson when it comes to certain things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you crazy ain't never been my thing. I don't like folks that can't control themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually fool with them type of people. Matter of fact, you can I had to teach my boys, about the hand movements and things.
Mm-hmm.
And one when you're talking, put your hands to your side when you're talking to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stop all that moving around. God forbid I turn my back and you decide to pursue me after I've turned my back.
Mm.
See,
Mm.
these are things where one. See, I don't do the violence thing, the domestic violence and all that type of stuff. No, no. I never understood some people's addiction towards it
Yeah.
or why they stay with a person. You ain't got but one time to put your hand on me.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing that you can explain to me about it. The moment you put your hands on me, I'm a completely different person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's always been. That's why I keep people at arm's reach.
Yeah.
Because the minute that voice go up, then you're going to start, moving a little too much for me. And then you're going to start looking like a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I think that, one, it shouldn't be tolerated at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he just did it one time or whatever. I don't care what it means time. Once, well, how many times did it take? Let me know. How many times? Maybe it's 2 or 3. You pick.
Mm-hmm.
To be in an abusive relationship, 50% of it is your fault. I guarantee you.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. 508-924-3521508.
Wait, what he say? I missed that last word.
What I said or what Leonard said?
What did it say?
Leonard, what's your last part of what you said, brother?
If you're in an abusive relationship, 50% of it is your fault.
Toy, you don't agree with that?
Agree.
um. So abuse is wrong, but I don't believe that if I'm in a relationship that is 50% my fault. That could be taken wrong because for people who are people pleasers, they're gonna assume that you're doing something wrong. But the wrong thing you're doing is being with that person. I get it, 50%, you're 50% wrong because you're there. But that's not reality. A lot of our old school women was abused and was there. A lot of our old school women went through some things, abuse, and was
Mm-hmm.
there. Should I say that it's 50% their fault? Well, I do have a saying that when you're abused by someone, you shouldn't get mad at the abuser because they're only going to do what you allow them to do. However, when you understand people's situations and how they built this world, I don't think that it was Tina's fault that Ike beat her. I don't think that her staying was an actualization of getting abused. I just think that, especially back then, there was such an emphasis on marriage that and sickness and health and death do us part. And these women were going through things and they thought they had to be there for them. I know they thought they probably were too good for it. I know they thought to leave. But when you're looking at these old school women who stuck around for the kids, knew that the man was doing abusive things, whether it been physical or emotional, they still stayed. So I kind of get it, but at the same time, it could be taken wrong because you're not a woman. You're not the one that's used to getting beat. You're a
Mm.
man, which is normally the one who normally takes that type of control. So if you're not coming from a woman's perspective of someone who you love, you want to be with, you care, you dedicated with, see, you got an Audi, it's easier for you. But it's different when you got an any. It's harder when you got an any. So, I just think that, when it comes to abuse from a woman's perspective, you have to tread very lightly. You got to be very careful because we're not built like you. I'm a different beast. But there's a lot of women that is not built like me. So I won't say that it's 50%, but I will say that if you are in a relationship and you know you're not being treated correctly, part of the problem is you. I'm not going to say 50, but part of the problem is you. Kids or not, I'm gone. My mama had to leave her kids. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
She had to go, even though she was in wrong. My father did something unspeakable. He's not a woman beater, but you allowed your emotions to get to the point to where you beat my mama. So I wasn't even mad when I grew up and found out the real reason why she left. I wasn't mad, Daddy. You know good well you can't be putting your hands on a woman just like you taught me. But what I am saying is that sometimes we're human, especially when you're young, you have emotions. Sometimes you don't know how to deal with it. Like I said, there are sexual sins like cheating on somebody. That'll make somebody want to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
Giving them a disease. That'll make somebody want to hurt you.
Yeah.
Lying to them, talking about the kid is yours and it's not. That'll make somebody want to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
You with somebody and you're gonna tell them to their face, oh, my man gave me this, or you will make somebody want to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Is it still abusive? Yeah. Do you still have a certain percentage? Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's all about self-control. And when that individual decides to put their hands on somebody, you're still wrong. We're not going to accuse the person that's allowing you to do it out of love or out of whatever they're doing. Again, I'm being sympathetic to the woman now.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get
Mm-hmm.
mad with her because she love you. And that love, man, head, leader, you mistreat her because of how your background or whatever it is in your head to make you think that it's okay for you to be women. But I can't fully say that when I dealt with in a relationship, I'm not going to say that I was 50% at part. But what I will say is because I stayed in that situation that I knew I was too good for it and wouldn't leave and allowed them other, oh, I had sex with him. I don't want to leave. Oh, we built so much. I don't want to leave. That's where you become the problem.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Cassandra, what do you say to that?
I don't I don't know. We have I feel like as a society we have such a flawed view of victims, and victim blaming is that's what I hear a lot of. Well, why she just being stupid? She could have just left. He just all of that sounds really good to people because that's what well, I'd never be in that situation. Yeah, okay. It sounds good, and maybe you would never be in that situation, but everybody ain't you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everybody is not you,
Yeah.
and that is what we have to remember, especially in situations where people are married and women are, they have children. Uh, the man is a main financial uh, uh, person for the home.
Mm-hmm.
There are many things that people have to consider before walking away from relationships. And someone mentioned old school. Those old women in the past, they would get their boom boom kicked and stay right there because they were totally dependent on those husbands to take care of them. Where were they going to go? How were they going to take care of their children? So instead of even considering walking away, they would stay there and be beaten anytime he felt like it. And I saw it all during my childhood in the hood. I'm just saying in the hood, but it happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Professional women, I just, my take on it is going to be different because I've dealt with it for so many years. Dealing with survivors and victims. So, I just look at it a little differently because I know I've talked to enough people and been in enough hospitals and, been to dang enough funerals of women and men being killed in these situations that I know better. It sounds good. Just walk away. It's your fault because you could have just done that. That sounds real good, guys, but it's not reality. Just let me put it on the table.
Yeah.
It's not reality.
Good deal. Good deal. Curtis, what do you say to that, brother? How do you feel about that?
What'd you say, Ryan?
How do you feel about that? Is it reality of 50-50?
About what Cassandra said?
No, what Leonard said about 50-50 is your fault, 50-50. That just walk away with domestic violence.
I mean, at the end of the day, I can understand him saying that, I can understand him coming from the perspective of, ladies, y'all making the wrong choices. Irregardless of what's going on, y'all making the wrong choices. But then, Cassandra just threw out a very, very poignant and very, very real perspective. sometimes a lot of these women are staying because of the fact that they have kids involved here. Now, from what I understand from speaking to a lot of my friends down there in Atlanta, hot Atlanta, you got a bunch of women staying because of the bag.
Wow.
Now, if you stand because of the bag, then Leonard's perspective is a little on point. Like, hold on. All right. I ain't in this thing to be a prize fighter. I'm in here to be a lover.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
But, I understand where Cassandra's coming from. It's not the reality. Because a lot of these women is standing, a lot of these women and men are staying in these relationships because of the financial straps or straits that they in. So they really don't see out, because it's like I have kind of built the dependency on this guy doing what he's supposed to do, so I'll take the lesser of two evils. Now, do I agree with that? No, because at the end of the day, if anybody, the woman is definitely traumatized, right? But them kids will cause for that very same trauma to last 3 or 4 generations. You understand? So those kids will see and or feel the outcome of what you're doing. A lot of times we don't want to admit it. We'll tell ourselves, as a people, we'll say, "Oh, they too young to know what's going on," or as long as I get up early enough in the morning and put this makeup on, I can cover up this black eye or this bruised jaw, or I can cover up this welt around my neck. But kids are very, very observant. And them kids will see, wow, mama sure is caked up on the makeup this morning. Them kids will feel, man, mama ain't acting right today. I don't know what's going on, but something ain't right. So, I mean, but no, that's not the reality. What Leonard said is that's a part of the reality. That's not the complete. That's not the complete situation.
Got you. Tucson, talk to me, brother. Tucson, you there?
What is the price of peace of mind? I just can't get. I'm here. If you see, if you get there's warning signs in every relationship that you should, if it's toxic, you should find you. And I know that sometimes it's people, we say it's hard to do when you got your feelings all in it, your feelings all perfect. That sounds real good. But I don't like walking around with no busted lip, no black eye.
No.
And intimidated and scared just to talk. Every time you talk, shut up. That's a moment right there. I told you to Matter of fact, you raise your voice, I'll be like, I don't do that. I don't do that. I'm telling you, I don't do that. And I'm gonna say that a few times. Every time you raise your voice, you know that I'm going to shut down. on you
Mm-hmm.
because I'm telling you, I'm not going to tolerate that because I
Yeah.
just don't do it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
do drama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you that. Now you got an audience and you think things are going to change. I'm not going to do it. You don't get it. I don't care if we're in church. I'm not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't care where we are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it. You're at your mama's house, you're at your daddy's house, and now you think you're going to act up. No, I'm not going to do it because there's no
Shaw,
sense
I
in
am
having
so sorry to hear.
Huh? What happened?
no, Sandra was on I think Sandra's doing
No,
something.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's a. I understand. We always. I'm multitasking myself,
Mm-hmm.
and see, it happens, but we have to get to the point that we stop having these repetitive behaviors that winds up having our lives in danger
Yeah.
or our kids' lives in danger.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get it before it happens. That's what I'm saying. And if you, I don't care how cute they are, or handsome or muscular or financially stable, they are. You, we got to stop it
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like burying folks. I don't like visiting hospitals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like seeing people have to be on the run from people in relationship.
Mm-hmm.
When they show you who they are, believe them
Exactly.
and go the other way.
Good deal. Good deal.
I don't care how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Ain't nothing that good.
Ain't nothing that good. There you
Don't
go.
leave it out. Mm-mm.
Leonard, talk to me, brother. We're gonna switch up in just a second. I got another topic. It was brought to my attention, and I don't like it, but we're gonna talk about it because I said that we would. So I'm just prefacing. I don't like the next topic at all, but we'll talk about it anyway. But Leonard, what's on your heart based on this one?
Not a whole lot from like what I said in the beginning. I
Mm-hmm.
make no excuses and I take no BS.
Mm-hmm.
If you let people put your hands on you, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've been fighting all my life about this. You are not gonna put your hands on me.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't protect yourself from doing that, you don't even need to be around people because something wrong with you. Don't make no sense. Every time you fall in love, you got to get your tail whipped. That don't
Wow.
make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep getting beat. When is enough? When he kill you, I guess it's okay for you to. What if he decides to molest your children? That's okay too.
Mm.
Where does it
Wow.
stop? Where does the abuse stop?
Mm-hmm.
When he get
Wow.
ready, I guess.
Mm. When he
When the
get tired.
abuser is tired, then I guess you're tired.
Mm.
If it ain't worth fighting for, hey, turn the lights off.
Mm. Wow. Wow. Cassandra,
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what?
what's that?
Now, y'all, please don't please forgive me. If I hurt somebody's feelings or it's not meant to hurt, but I
Come on, say it.
Come on, Kurt. You worried about their feelings, but
this
you're telling you they getting their head kicked in now. Go ahead.
this this is this is
Leonard, I'm gonna get you. Meet
and
me outside at
those young
3 o'clock, Leonard.
folks, those those young folk, man, like real talk. Like, listen, and this is a conversation that I had with my both of my boys, especially my 17-year-old now, because he's moving on a different level and he's moving to a different world as far as sociological. So I want him to be vigilant with eyes open. Women and men, y'all be careful who you dating. because they will show you.
Yeah.
Because if you date an attention seeker, that is probably going to be the most toxic relationship that you will have throughout your life. Because the attention seeker has no care or concern what kind of attention they get.
Exactly.
So they will do any and everything to be the center of attention. And if that be the case, that means, let me add this in here, this disclaimer. They will also do whatever they need to do to steal the attention at any given time, in any given place, in any given space. So be very careful and pay attention to, am I with an attention seeker? Because that is unpredictable.
Thank you.
They will make you literally beat them up in front of a bunch of people just so that they can be the center of attention. They don't care if it's positive attention, negative attention, and last but not least, please know, if you pay very close attention, you'll notice that they always got some form of drama. There's always something wrong. Nothing is never fine. Nothing is never good enough. There's always something wrong. You could bring them $1,000 and they ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. You could bring them $1,000 and the first thing they will say is, "Why you ain't bring me 1,001?" They got a complaint before they say thank you. They got to acknowledge what's wrong with the $1,000 before they even say, "I appreciate it." Be real careful, y'all. Be on the lookout, man. That's all I want to say right here.
Good deal.
I'm sorry, man. Ladies, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, ladies. I did not mean to disrespect y'all. Because I'm not just tying that to y'all. Because there's some dudes out here that's on that foolishness too. But I just felt a need to say that, y'all. I'm sorry.
Good deal. And we're going to switch up the topic a little bit. I'm gonna start off with Cassandra. Cassandra, you there?
Yes.
Okay, now I don't like this topic. Somebody said something to me, and then I actually saw it on Facebook too. So I don't know how it tied together. Maybe they saw it on Facebook, and I don't know. But anyway, Cassandra, you're dating this young man. Y'all been dating for a while. And it's getting serious. It's getting real serious to the point where you invite him over to your house to stay the night. Okay? Y'all gonna spend the night together. Y'all, whatever. And then y'all go to bed, go to sleep. And y'all go to bed to go to sleep now. 2:00 in the morning, you wake up and you feel something, and he done peed all over the bed. What do you do?
Okay. So this is a trick question, or you just pull something out the dead? Oh, I almost said something. You just pull something out the hat. What the heck? What?
Now, this man done peed in the bed. He sleep. You wake him up. Hey.
Please, I get it. Okay, I get it. I'd offer him one of my diapers and turn back over.
Wow.
Turn back over. Girl, you got it good over there. I can't turn back over. He finna get up, go sleep on the couch, and I'm finna change the sheets. You finna go in the living room and sleep.
I mean, if it's something medical, come on, Raheem. I mean, Well, I'm old, so anything might happen at my age. I can't even answer that question.
Okay. Okay.
Because I might pee on myself trying to get to the bathroom. That's the stage I'm in. So I can't. I'm not going to no. It I wouldn't be mad because something may be going on. I don't know.
Now,
Don't ask me questions like that anymore,
now,
Raheem.
now, now, now what? Now, what if y'all 25, maybe 30 years old? Y'all in that age range. Would your response be the same?
Yes, it may be something medical. I mean, I wouldn't condemn him. I mean, first of all, he wouldn't be staying over if we ain't married. Let's put that out there for all y'all listeners. Cassandra would
Look.
not have him staying over.
Look.
We're not married. He's not living. He's not sleeping in my bed.
There you go. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Tucson, you invite her to stay over. First time she's staying over at your house, and y'all adults, 25, 30 years old. Go, y'all time to go to bed, y'all go to bed, whatever, whatever, whatever. And then 2 o'clock in the morning, you wake up because you think you're in the swimming pool. Man, she done peed all over the bed, Tucson. She done peed all over the bed, man. You wake up and hey, 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 hey. Tucson, what do you do next?
Right.
Come on. Deal with it, brother. Deal with it.
Okay, you nasty heifer. I'm sorry. No.
I wasn't nasty last night.
You ain't got no. I'm like Cassandra. Wait a minute. I'm like Cassandra. First of all, you're heading in the wrong direction. I don't care. See, what we do is we try to sample. We want the cow before we want the milk before we get the cow.
Mm-hmm.
No, we want. No, I have mercy. Okay, that's already. Been there, done that. Wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get to the other part. I'll be doggone. Just like the last conversation.
Come on.
Not you. Yeah.
Now your bed is soaking. Your bed is soaking.
Oh,
Your bed is soaking wet, brother. Your bed is soaking wet.
I'm sorry. I can't say what I want to say, right? I just can't.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't because it's not good.
Let me ask you this question. Would she be staying over anymore?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, whoa.
Right.
Ain't no more spending the night.
Nope. No. Matter of fact, we got a pay what you call that? One of them pallets for you.
Yeah. One of them air mattress.
Put you out on the porch.
Your nose ain't
I'll be doggone. I'll be doggone. Yeah. I can't say. Raheem, I'm gonna have to call you later and tell you what I thought about.
Hey, and Val said on TikTok, now block the number and set yourself free.
There you go, my man.
Wow.
Just to get up and do this laundry.
Wow. Let me go. Curtis, what you gonna do, man? You wake
Pass
up.
me one more time, Raheem. Skip over me one more time, and you gonna open up the door, and I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna be waiting on Leonard at 3:00, and I'm gonna be outside your door in about 15 minutes. Skip over me one more time, sir.
Look here.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna tell you. I'm
Go
gonna tell you
ahead.
something. I was skipping over you for a reason because I wanted to save you for last because I know you gonna come. I was saving you
Oh,
for
that's a
last.
good comeback. Ooh, look at that butter, baby. Hey, man, y'all pay attention to that butter. You see how he just got up out that so quick. Pay attention. Take notes, y'all.
But go ahead, Toya. Tell us what's on your heart. I know.
Now, go ahead. Let look, gentlemen first. Go ahead. Let Tucson go. I'm a lady. Gentlemen first.
Curtis, what you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, man? You wake up, man. You soaking wet, brother. The bed is soaking wet, and you look over there. You wake her up, man, and you know what the source is. It wasn't you, Curtis. What you gonna do?
You know, my thought process is a little different, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, first off, we're not gonna lay in that. So if we get listen, take the sheets off, um, open up the windows, and we're gonna go sleep in the guest room tonight. Because my thought process is, I mean, man, like yo, you my,
Okay. Go ahead.
you know, what I mean, I'm a little. This is an adult conversation, um, but my thought process is this:
Mm-hmm.
if I get angry, what am I gonna say if she say, "Baby, I'm so sorry. I was having a dream that we was having sex,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
What?
I came,
What?
and I came."
Oh, nah, that don't work like that.
No,
She lying.
no, that
What you
She
gonna
lying.
say? I'm just
She
saying.
lying.
Just say this.
She lying. Yeah, that ain't even the same body part down there. She lying. She's lying.
We live in the world. I'm
That like
just,
saying your thing don't work because you tired. You lying.
Do you pee?
I'm just saying, y'all. We live in a world where we got squirters.
Lord.
Ooh,
I'm
Jesus.
just saying. She might have. I'm just saying. That's my thought. Listen, I'm not. This my lady, y'all. I'm not going to beat her all over the head because I done took her
Curtis,
out. I done
Curtis,
got her
I ain't gonna beat her on the head because she peed in the bed.
Curtis, I'm just asking for a friend. Does when you're doing that, does it make you pee? I'm just asking for a friend that wanted to know.
And I'm asking for me. You pee?
You know, some people believe that for women who have that, it's an actual medical thing. It has a name, but some people believe that. And I had a woman tell me, "Nah, we not coming. We peeing because the orgasm is so
There go them
strong.
lies again.
They can't
Clear it
control
up. Clear it up.
they can't control they can't control what's going on down there, the bladder. So the orgasm is so strong that the bladder tightens and it tightens, and once it tightens, it has to have an outlet.
Mm.
So
Mm.
that's what some people call squirters. But I had a woman tell me personally, no, we that's not all ejaculation. That's urine. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I would I
Mm.
don't know if I would barrage my lady because that's embarrassing, y'all. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, that is embarrassing. Like that is truly embarrassing. So I don't know if I would want to add to the fact that we're gonna spend 24 hours probably not saying nothing to each other. Like, how do you have a conversation after that? Like, how?
Toussaint
I
said it.
just woke up and was laying in the puddle.
Toussaint said
What
it.
is the how do you have a conversation? How do you say good morning?
You don't. Say what Toussaint said.
How do you say? How do
Toussaint.
you say?
Hey Toussaint.
Right here.
What did you call? What did you call her,
Right
Toussaint?
here.
What did you call? Hold on, Curtis. What did you call her, Toussaint? A nasty heifer. Toussaint Son said call her a nasty heifer. Lord Jesus. Go ahead, Curtis.
I mean, how do you say, like, how do you say I love you? Like, yeah, I'm telling you, like, for 24 hours, it's really not a conversation. Both of y'all looking at each other like, you trifling.
Mm. Mm.
No, why would you even bring up that topic, man? Like, what is wrong with you, man?
Hey, this the morning glow, brother. This the morning glow.
That's what I say.
But see, and let me see, we got quite a few people that's commenting on TikTok. I want to get the phone number again, 508-924-3521, 508-924-3521. Give us a call. Let's talk about this. Tell us what you think about this situation. I know Val said, nah, she lying if she say that. If she say that no, she lying. She ain't no dream. Well, no dream. She ain't dream she was coming or none of that. Say Val says she lying. Toya with a T. Talk to me, sis. I'm gonna save you after Leonard, but I want to hear what you're gonna say now. Go ahead. What's on your heart, sis? Toya?
Yes, sir. I'm here. All
Come
right,
on.
thank you, baby. Yeah, go ahead and clock in. What was the last comment?
No, I'm asking what do you think about this whole situation? You wake up and you invited him, y'all close, y'all been
Oh,
together
it
for a
happened to
minute.
me before. We still talking about peeing in the bed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened to me before one time. Let's tell you what happened was, right?
You peed in the
At this,
bed.
I didn't pee in the bed. He peed in the bed. I didn't pee in the bed. He peed in the bed.
I know.
I ain't peed in the bed since I was 22, and I had dreamed I was on the toilet. I like, oh, but it wasn't no man there, so that don't count.
That
But then
don't.
one time, that one time, him used to drink a lot, right? Him used to drink a lot, and it used to bother me. But whatever, he was good to me. So one day I'm asleep, and I had a dream that I peed in the bed. And I hopped up like, oh my god, oh, and I'm like, wait a minute. I started feeling around. I like that ain't me. I'm like, boy, get up, get on, peed in the bed, boy, get up. What? Oh man, I'm sorry. Get up, and yeah, sleeping on the couch. I had to
Mm.
flip the mattress over, scrub the mattress down, flip it over, change the sheets. I mean, don't get me wrong, we rocked on after that, but because he drank and whatever he had going on with him, he did that. But then I had another friend. And her used to do that too. And then we had the birthday party one day, right? On my birthday. And we went to the hotel, right? And it's like two double beds. And it's me and it's a couple of my friends in one bed. And it's me and a couple of my other friends in the other bed. So the guy wake up, one of my friends, he wake up, he say, hey, why the bed wet? I said, don't worry about the baby. Come on over here and go to sleep, honey. Don't even worry about why the bed wet. So I done been in the, the things that don't happen to people normally happen to me.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I always got a story to tell because it always happened to me. But at the end of the day, when it comes to a relationship that you're really involved in, it's a little bit more delicate. You deal with people more delicate when you're really into them versus where you're just getting started. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think when you're in a relationship with someone, you're not going to get rid of them just because they pee in the bed. But when you're moving too fast and you're sleeping with folks under 90 days, that's easy access to cut them off. Which brings me to something that I wanted to say earlier and comment to what Leonard said. As a woman, when I'm sleeping with a man and you're saying, I don't want to get up and go because I'm stupid, because I'm staying there. We have a double standard with men and women because sometimes you want me to be a man and sometimes you don't. But we know that when we sleep with a woman, she got emotion. And we know that a man can sleep with a woman and have no emotion. So if you know that about women, how you going to tell me that after I got my emotions wrapped up because he fighting and beating on me, that I'm supposed to get up and walk away?
Mm.
We not built like y'all. You can
Mm-hmm.
have sex non-emotionally and walk away and it'd be cool. I thought we already came up to that. As a man and a woman, we're designed differently. So again, when it comes to if you ain't been a man that's ever been abused, and men get abused too, I don't really think that you can have a great insight on when it comes to abusive relationship. If you're a person that never been on drugs, I don't think you have great insight on what it is to be recovered from drugs, just like to be a survivor of domestic violence from a woman's perspective. You understand what I'm saying? It can
Mm-hmm.
be your daughter, and you can say she need to leave while she want to, but she is still a woman who is trapped in her emotions. So it's going to be more complicated for her to be able to leave a relationship that's abusive than it is for a man to leave. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to figure out how we not going to have this double standard because even though I'm a strong masculine woman, it does not mean that I still don't have those emotions where I'm emotionally tied up with a man and then allow him to do things that I normally wouldn't allow him to do. And vice versa. Men get
Exactly.
abused too.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
typically in another relationship, they might not let it happen, but whatever you got going on with this one person, there's an attraction there, and it's hard to break away from. That's the
Mm-hmm.
part that we need to focus on when it comes to abuse. Not so much, oh, get up and leave, because I promise you, for some of us, if it was that easy, we would. But like I said, that cultural training, like when Miss Cassandra was talking about, when the older ladies had to stay there, and we didn't have equal rights, and we had to live with y'all, and y'all can go cheat and do all that what you want to. See, this is 2024 women talking. You hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
Mm-hmm.
Period. I don't follow them guidelines of respect. Respect is given and earned when you earn it. So I'm gonna give it to you, but what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna open up a door. That's what I'm talking about. When you open up certain doors, like hollering, screaming, and yelling, and that escalate, I can't deal with you because I already know emotionally I'm gonna act out emotion, and I'm gonna wind up being in jail. You know what I mean? So even with them emotions, when we're talking about somebody peeing in the bed, a woman is still gonna handle it differently than a man.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I just said, we are built differently. Even again, don't get me wrong. I know I'm not no man, but I know I'm a hell of a strong woman. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at
Yeah.
the end of the day, when it comes to dealing with intimate relationships, don't take me for being toy with the T to think that I don't know how to operate in a romantic relationship. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It don't mean I
Mm-hmm.
don't have compassion. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna hold you down. But at the end of the day, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna be drinking, doing all kind of ill will drugs, doing all kind of bad things to your body, and you think that I'm keep dealing with you and you peeing in the bed and you ain't trying to do nothing to keep from peeing in the bed. I'm not gonna
Wow.
do that.
Yeah.
Because now you're showing me that you love me more than you love you. If this is a problem, you need to fix it. If it's a problem, you need to go ahead. We need to work it out. But if every time you come home, you got to drink a half a bottle of this, a half a bottle of that, and every morning I got to wake up with pee stains,
Mm.
that's going to be the problem
Yeah.
because you're not acknowledging that there's an issue going on here. You understand what I'm saying? Once you
Mm-hmm.
get past the age of 4 and you still peeing in the bed, we need to diagnose what the issue is. And don't think that my love is going to allow me to be walking around smelling like pig pen from Charlie Brown all day because you don't want to sit up here and take care of whatever going on with you, and you don't want to admit that you need to wear Pampers at night. Cause I don't want to change no Pampers. I ain't got no baby. So if you know that you need Pampers at night, you need to go on ahead and say, baby, listen, I don't think this gonna work because you said you don't want to change no Pampers, and I want to keep drinking and peeing in bed. And then we can
Mm-hmm.
go on and part ways. But if you laying here acting like it's okay and it's not embarrassing to you, that's gonna change my whole mindset on what the love for you is. And if the love for me is more than you, that's still a reason for me to leave you. Sorry.
Good deal. And Val, I'm going to go to Leonard, but Val said, I had a friend, her man drooled hard and her hair was always wet in the morning. She stayed. Said he drooled a lot. Say he drooled so much, her hair is always wet in the morning, but she decided to stay with him. Something else is something kept her there. Leonard, what you gonna do, brother? You wake up and the bed is soaking wet, man. You know good and well it wasn't you. What you gonna do?
I said, do what I first. First of all, we got to get this bed straightened out. You finna to get up from here. You finna get these sheets. You finna do this laundry
Mm-hmm.
or what have you. People have issues. I understand people have issues. And in a relationship, you may meet a person that, if you're in a relationship and that starts to happen, there's an issue there.
Mm-hmm.
But like I used to tell folks, like when I used to have, you can't spend the night at people's houses knowing you be peeing in the bed.
Yeah.
You learn that when you little.
Mm-hmm.
You don't stay by nobody's house if you know you got a bladder problem.
Yeah.
Or do like with those I've heard of people who drink too much.
Mm-hmm.
People who drink too much often piss themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're dealing with folks that, you don't hang out and you don't deal with folks that just drink too much.
Mm-hmm.
And they too drunk to wake up. Or what about those that I've heard women say, with living with alcoholics, they may get up and go pee in the closet, thinking they're in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, it's different, but I'm gonna tell you, that's just something you just like,
She got to go.
you need to let her know that she can't spend the night. Put a pad down or something. What you gonna do? But you about to replace this mattress.
Mm-hmm. Again.
As a matter of fact, have you been by their house?
Mm. Yeah,
Have you been by their house?
The stink won't let you in the door. The stink.
Like I say, if their mattress all pissed out, your mattress next.
Mm. His and hers.
So I mean, just
his and hers,
common
brother.
sense. Good common sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Toya slide on them comments.
Uh-oh.
You gonna let me slide? Don't let me slide. Push me. I'm outside. 3 o'clock, Leonard. 3 o'clock, Leonard. 3 o'clock, Leonard. I see you outside in the parking lot.
I believe in nipping the problem in the bud. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think real men understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are some women that you have to let them know what you're not gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I believe that women need to put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the beginning of that relationship. Don't you ever put your hands on me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Say it out of your mouth. Make sure that rule is up somewhere so everybody knows. So you don't be sitting around looking all shocked when you get popped in your face.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
How many of them you sit through? Mm-hmm. I'm not telling you something I heard. You say something I don't like, and I won't be there when you get back.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. That's good.
I'll drop you at everything.
Mm-hmm. Good, Cassandra.
And all it takes is you to say something I don't care about.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. Cassandra.
Yes, sir.
Val said, you have to decide what you would deal with. You have to decide what you deal with. That's what Val said on TikTok. What do you say to that? Now they done wet your whole mattress up, your whole bed soaking wet. You sitting there, y'all looking at each other, and they know what they did. Y'all looking at each other. What do you do next, Cassandra? Y'all staring at each other now.
No, I mean, you know, the person who did it, they know who did it. So, I mean, you said Val. Val is right. You decide what you want to deal with. But for me, I would take different things into consideration. What is going on? Why did that happen? Because I mean, y'all ain't never dreamed or thought y'all was. I've been there, and I wasn't drunk. So I mean, you know, it's just I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. I don't know if I want to ask this. I don't know if I want to ask this young lady to hear that question, but I got to bring into the conversation. Willow.
Good morning, Raheem.
Now I don't know.
Morning glow.
Now I don't know how to ask you this question, but I'm gonna ask you though, because I'm the question asker. I'm gonna ask you the question. Are you ready?
There you are. I'm ready, Raheem. Come on, let's go.
I don't know if you're ready for this one, Willow, but I'm gonna ask you though. You and a 25, 26, 27-year-old Willa, and you and this guy, y'all been dating each other, seeing each other for a while. Y'all been seeing each other for a while. So it's to the level now where you're going to allow him to come and spend the night at your house. First time y'all spend the night together. Okay. Y'all, things go on, what they go on, how they go on, or whatever. And it's 2:00 in the morning now. Y'all in the bed sleep. You wake up and you realize that the whole mattress is wet. He's peed in the bed, Willa. He peed in the bed, peed all in the bed. What you gonna do?
Ooh-wee. I'm gonna wake him up because he had a wet dream. He had a wet dream. You know, because people have wet dreams now, Raheem.
Now, there ain't no wet dream. Now, wet dream is something different. Wet dream is something different.
Yeah, people have wet dreams now.
That ain't no wet dream, though. They ain't what I think a wet dream is. Go ahead, go ahead.
Scenario. But anyway, first of all, you wouldn't want to embarrass them, first of all. Because you still, you know, especially when you got a heart for people. And if we've been in a relationship that long, that means that we're getting to know one another, know each other. And, you know, sometimes you're going to find out some things about people that they didn't reveal. But you don't want to embarrass somebody. You don't want to make them feel even worse than the way they probably feel. Now, being 25 or 26, being at that age, I don't know if I would have handled it the way I would now. Because at that age, I'm going to make that transparent. I didn't know how to be the person that I am today. I've learned.
Okay.
And so I might have did some said something stupid. I might have,
Mm-hmm.
I might have embarrassed him, to
Mm.
the point that maybe he don't even want to come back. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm just keeping it real, at that age, our mindsets, some of us are not mature.
Mm-hmm.
We're not at a level that we're living with wisdom and guidance. We're not at a level because
Thanks, Yolanda.
if we was anyway, we now at a level now that we know, we probably wouldn't even be sleeping together then.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, being at that age, you're living in a different environment, a different place
Mm-hmm.
of your life where you're still growing. So yeah, I might have did something stupid and said something stupid,
Mm-hmm.
but it I now I wouldn't. I
Okay.
wouldn't.
Okay. Good deal.
So
Good.
that's truly what's up. That's on my heart, Raheem.
Mm. Mm. I don't know if they'll be staying over anymore. Done peed all in the bed and wet the mattress up and got the thing all funkified and everything. Tucson, talk to me, Tucson.
Yeah. Some may say, well, I talk about men. You woke up and you say peed in the bed.
Yes.
Some men may stick their chest out.
Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, man.
They can't say it, right? I'm calling you.
Lord Jesus.
You gotta understand what I'm trying not to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Some people, something to say, man, I broke her up.
Mm. Wow. Wow. Tucson, I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna
I'm
lead it.
saying,
I'm gonna
I
lead.
wish you never would have. Yeah, go on.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
should leave. Raheem, I'm going to ban you. I wish I was TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cut you off right now because you should never start this conversation. Shame on you.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. I think we got Shanavia. Shanavia, that's you, sis. Are you there? Hello, Shanavia. 60.
Hey, yes, can y'all hear me?
Yes, there you go. Hey,
Maybe.
Shanavia, how you
Hey,
doing?
Mr. Sanders.
How you doing this morning?
All right. How y'all doing this morning?
Hey, doing good. I got a question for you. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Shanavia, 25, 26-year-old Shanavia. Okay. You've been dating this dude for a while. Y'all getting real close to the point where, you're going to invite him to stay the night at your house for the first time. He came over. Everything is good. Y'all having a great time. Y'all go to bed and wake up. Well, you wake up about 2 o'clock in the morning and realize your mattress is wet. This joker done peed in your bed, Shanavia. He done peed on in your bed. What you gonna do? And she gets
Lord,
quiet.
not even Wednesday.
Huh?
Okay. So look, I said it's not even Wednesday. This sounds like a wild out Wednesday question. Um, look, y'all, don't judge me because like real life that happened to me. We were actually in a relationship though. And that happened. I was in my late 20s. I was almost, or no, maybe I was 30. I'm not sure. But we ended up breaking up. But before you judge me for that and the breakup, it happened twice.
Good Lord.
And the first time I was very forgiving. I'm like, okay. So like I'm a compassionate person, but on the inside, my skin is crawling and I'm disgusted because I feel like even though you may not have been able to help it because I tried to give grace because okay, he had been drinking. And I'm just like, okay, you literally get pissy drunk. And I'm like, okay, so I see now that you can't hold your liquor, literally or figuratively. You cannot hold your liquor. And so I'm just like, okay, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Like, just don't freak out. So wake him up. Hey, go take a shower. I'm like getting everything together. Now I'm pissed because, this is a nice mattress. I paid a significant amount of money for this mattress. And now it's just like, like this grown man has sold it. So I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. We go work it out. So a few months later, we get back from a date, we're drinking again, and then there's some other things that led up ultimately to this night to where we broke up because this time that it happened, it in my head, it's a pattern now.
Mm-hmm.
And there are other things that happen, like me finding straws, and y'all, I'm a little green. But I know whenever I see a straw with some residue in it,
Yeah.
and you in my house, no, no,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
We just not gonna do that. I
Mm-hmm.
found some at your house. So the second time that it happened, I'm like, look, you gotta go like far away from me tonight. You got to go.
Mm-hmm.
So at that moment, I had him to pay for my mattress because now I'm even more disgusted and I just can't look at you in the same way. And I'm sorry that sounds insensitive, but you have created a pattern and you have some other patterns that I'm now learning about that's leading up to this, and you need to go get yourself checked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mentally, emotionally, and physically. So we
Mm-hmm.
broke up. I couldn't do it a third time. It was over with after that, and I ain't got time to be finding no straws. So yeah.
Wow. Cassandra, what's on your heart? It's amazing how this happened to people, though. But go ahead, Cassandra, what's on your heart?
Yeah, no, I remember the most traumatic thing that I think I well, not as a child, one of the most traumatic things I ever experienced, just riding on what Navy said, is my stepfather was an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
And one night he came in, and me and my siblings were sitting in the living room watching television, and he just walked in front of the television, pulled out his wing wang, and peed all over the television.
Wow.
That thing traumatized me. I swore I would never date anybody that like drank heavy and stuff. And to that day, I hold to that because, people change when they start drinking.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that thing was so traumatic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I understand if you have a medical problem, I get that. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't know. I just, no. That'll
Mm-hmm.
be a no for me.
Wow. Wow. Curtis. Oh, we just lost Curtis. I had him there for a second. Curtis, you back with us, brother? Leonard, talk to me.
I think everybody hit it on the nail on the head. It, I have to censor myself like Tucson.
Yes, sir.
But you know how it is. You just like you say, if it's a problem, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You take care of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure it's nothing unusual. And I think, like we were explaining before, about I know alcoholics have issues with it as well, and then people with weak bladders have issues. Some women say all it takes is for them to laugh sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One and also in having sex, you could express per a woman's bladder or something of that nature, and that'll cause it as well, which is really the whole thing around that phenomenon of the squirting and all that, whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a big deal, especially if you got kids and things of that nature. Yeah, somebody don't piss in the bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I like what Miss Baby said, but you going to get me a new mattress.
Mm. How many times? How many
Yeah,
times you
yeah,
got to
yeah.
receive a new mattress? How many times you gonna have to receive a new mattress though? Because if it continue to happen, you're gonna continue to have to buy a new.
Every time. Matter of fact,
Wow.
you need to go buy. If you plan on coming by here and this your problem, you need to buy me an extra one to put down there in the basement just in case.
Lord Jesus. So you're not gonna end the relationship. You're gonna keep the relationship going.
Well, I mean, that depends. If it's an ongoing relationship that we already had, but you know how some of y'all fall in love too much for me. So I don't know what y'all be talking about as a meaningful relationship. I have never had any of that meaning.
Wow.
I've been married the majority of my adult life. So, I don't have, this serial dating aspect at all.
Okay.
So I don't know what people would call a real relationship or not.
Got you. We got another caller from the we got two callers actually just call in. We'll go to both of you, but we got one that just called in from the 228 area code. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Good morning, Raheem. This is Dana calling from Gulfport, Mississippi.
Hey Dana, how you doing?
I was listening at your topic there, and I was wanting to say on that the guy could have had a weak bladder or something like that. I have some health problems going on, but I would have to ask him. If something was to happen like that, I would ask him about that, and then see what we can do if we're gonna be together. I would have to ask him, to go see a doctor or something and see if we can, fix the situation. But if it's just being because he's sloppy drunk or something like that, then that's uncalled for. You can prevent that. I had an episode where I walked into a restaurant and I wear white usually on Sundays and used the bathroom, and then I got ready to walk out and I didn't even notice I was full of blood. Just like if a woman, had a went through. I was full of blood and didn't even know. Scared me half to death. I drove straight to the hospital. So things happen, because of health reasons, and mine was because I had been doing cancer treatment and stuff like that. But things like that happen. But you said it was like 25 years old or something like that. Then usually it's preventable, at that age. But when you get our age and get close to 60 years old, your bladder get weak or something like that, and you may have an incident or accident or whatever, then that's acceptable. But when you just blatantly doing it all the time, then I would have to relook at that relationship.
Wow. Yeah. Had to reevaluate the whole situation. Exactly.
The whole deal. Yeah. And good morning to everybody.
Hey,
I listen to y'all just about every morning. I may not say nothing, but I'm on here listening.
Hey, good day. I appreciate you too, brother. I'll be seeing you. And I appreciate it. I really do. Yes, sir. I
have to switch to different devices. I got two devices I use because I get in the truck or something, or I'm at the house or something. So, but I'll be trying to listen in because all the topics y'all have are really, really good and everything. I really enjoy the show.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
So y'all have a good one.
And you do the same. To God be the glory. I got to give it back to him, man. It's all him. But let me go to Rico. Rico, good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
Man, I can't complain. I'm just happy to see another beautiful new day, man.
Yes, sir. Good to have you.
I can't wait for you to tell me what the topic is.
Well, Rico, you're a 20.
First thing I hear when I wake up today is about peeing in the bed and squirting and cocaine. And yesterday I hear we need some hoes in the church. I'm like, man, let me call in and see what they got going on. What they talking about?
Hey, they ain't number two song. I'm gonna tell you who did that. But listen, 25. Hey, you the one said to me, I need some hoes in the church. I like, man, wait a minute, Tucson. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? But listen, Rico, 25, 26 years old. Rico, you've been dating this girl for a while. You decide, y'all getting real close. You say, listen, why don't you come over and spend the night with me? We hang out. She do. Come over. Hang out with you that night. Whatever. And then y'all in the bed. And 2 o'clock in the morning, you wake up. And you realize, Rico, she done peed all in your bed, man. She done peed all in the bed. You shake her up and wake her up. What do you do next?
She gotta get up, clean it up, get out. Grand opening, grand closing. Especially if she ain't drunk. If she ain't drunk, I ain't made her do that because of our intercourse. She fixing to get up out of there. First, you finna clean up my bed. I'm gonna listen to whatever excuse you got or your embarrassment, and then we might be able to talk after that. But if you don't bring that up or mention that, grand opening, grand close. She ain't coming back. It's a wrap.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, she mentions it. She brings it up and addresses that issue. Then I might be willing to listen. Because, you know, there can be a reason behind it. You know, sometimes people do get drunk and do that. I know people that pee on themselves all the time when they drink too much. But yeah, if it's just she was sober and that was an issue, and just like I said, it wasn't a situation where we just fell asleep after we finished having sex and she was squirt. Yeah, she got some explaining to do.
Would she have to replace your mattress?
She gonna replace something. We ain't just gonna flip it. Unless she got somebody know how to come in and clean it up for me. No, I mean, we gonna discuss this, and 9 times out of time, me being the person that I am, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up. I might wake up right down the spot. Hey man, what you got going on?
Yeah. Wow. See, that's something that's something, and this is an issue. It is this. Let me go to Willow.
Where you get this question from, Raheem?
I told you. And initially I said I didn't like the topic. I didn't want to talk about it, but it's something that I said we would discuss. So I gotta be true to what I said. But what do you do, Willa? Yeah, what do you do?
Well, everybody is kind of seeing somewhat of the same thing, and I definitely like that gentleman that came on and said that he listens to the show and stuff like that. And he was just being realistic about it. But you gotta look at the time, Raheem. 2025. 25, during that age area. That's our sponge area in order to become into a really truly get into adulthood. So it's a learning. You're learning things. It's a learning curve. And like I said, a lot of times during that age, around that age bracket, a lot of us wasn't mature. Well, I wasn't at a mature age because I had a baby at 15, so I'm still trying to learn how to be a mama.
Yeah.
So and I like how Navia, she was very transparent with it happened to her. So she was honest about what she did, but it happened. I just look at it. We don't want to embarrass each other, because that's something that's probably really embarrassing, but if they drinking, those are some of the things that happen when you drink, so maybe you don't have to be 25. They doing it now at 60, 50.
Wow.
Anyway, that's on my heart right here.
Good deal. Curtis, are you available? I think Curtis may be tied up right now. Cassandra, talk to me.
I'm not talking about that anymore.
Don't wet up your whole mattress. Your whole mattress is wet up.
I'm for real now. Who said? Somebody said, Leonard. When Leonard said, man, it's sometimes I laugh and I pee. So I'm 65. Y'all not gonna get me to talk about my folks that got issues. I'm just not. Whatever.
You did say 25 or 26 though.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it happens though. It happens, Rico. It happens all ages, but I don't want. Well, okay, all right, yeah. That's it.
That's it. Tucson, talk to me, brother.
I'm just stuck on flipping the mattress over. I'm sorry.
Look at
take that thing outside, throw it away.
Look at that. When you're cooking a pancake, you cook it on one side, then you flip it over, and it got to be done on both sides now.
Yeah, that ain't no pancake. Here's what I was not trying to say. Because people think crazy. I guess I might be crazy. If it was a woman being in bed, man get up and think he did a very good job.
Yeah.
The other way around.
Think he done did something.
A woman gets, think he done something. A woman think, oh, man, you done peed in the bed. Lord have mercy. 4 and 5-year-olds don't pee in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
But here you are a grown man and you're not drunk. Something going on. You got that. That's. But I don't know. I think the first part of it is the jumping in the sack. That ain't good. That's never gonna turn out good.
Mm-hmm.
You get what you asked for. Good. They peed on you.
Exactly. Lord.
How you like her now?
Is she still pretty? Is she still pretty? Girl, you so pretty.
She pretty, but she smell like pee. Cute and smell like pee. I ain't never let you live that down.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, mama, let me introduce you to my girlfriend. Now she smell a little bit like pee, but she cute.
And we introduced my old girl.
Get that alley cat outside.
Wow.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Ryan, I thought about it though. That would be something you would have a discussion about.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had one situation. Well, I was sleeping real good, man, dreaming real good, and all of a sudden, man, I remember being in a swimming pool.
Mm-hmm.
And I was having a real good time in that swimming pool, man. And see, the thing is in my mom's house, they had this chemical a long time ago that when somebody peed in the pool, it would turn colors.
Yeah.
And so I always had a problem with peeing in the pool because my mom and my stepdad, he would know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I dreamed I was in this swimming pool, man. And then all of a sudden I had to pee. I was like, well, you know what? I'll just swim to the edge and go get out the pool and go pee. And when I looked up, man, there wasn't an edge nowhere, man. It looked like all of a sudden the swimming pool turned into an ocean.
Good Lord.
And I started having a dilemma. I was like, man, you know what? You don't like peeing in no pool, but you're in the middle of the ocean, man. You can't find an edge nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went ahead and started peeing in the pool. But when I woke up and I went in the pool, I was in the bed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, you can have situations, rare occasions that something like that may happen. And the next person might believe it, they may not believe it. But you have to have that discussion with that person. You just can't, go off the handle and lose respect. Or disrespect them. You have to have a conversation, man, because that's a situation that happened with nobody in the bed with it, but it occurred, and I always remembered that. That I did. I was embarrassed. I was like, man, I can't believe that I was a grown man, but I had to laugh about it because I remember that I was in that deep of a sleep in that dream that I really thought that I was in an ocean. The swimming pool turned into an ocean.
Exactly.
And so, it would be logical to have a discussion with somebody, man, because things happen.
Mm-hmm. And that's what Cassandra was saying. She was saying that as well, that a lot of times you have to have that discussion because things happen. And people have those dreams. And sometimes those dreams are very, very. They seem so real, and it can happen. It can happen. But are you willing to throw this person? And it depends. And see, my thing is this right here too. Cassandra, coming to you. If this person is close enough to you, or y'all relationship has become that close that you invite them, especially ladies, you invite them over to your house to spend a night. That the relationship should be at a level. So do you just throw them away, Cassandra, or how do you deal with it?
Did you say me?
Yes.
Okay, so this I use this old term we used to use, throwing out the baby with the bathwater. Some things can be fixed, and if you and him have a good relationship, why would you throw that away because of an accident? I don't. To me, that's what's wrong with a lot of relationships. People aren't committed. They're not committed because I would try to find out what's going on. How can I help? You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, if it's something that happens on a regular, maybe you just need to use pads if he's going to stay over. But I repeat, he would not be staying at my house if we are not married. So he would not be in my bed peeing on me. Thank you very much.
Mr. PP. Oh, Mr. PP. Talk to me, Leonard.
You know what, Raheem?
Uh-oh.
I'm about like Miss Cassandra. What more is there to it? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To the whole issue. Like I said, it depends on what folks call a relationship.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, so some folks, it ain't a big deal for people to stay a night over their house. That you stay over somebody's house, just meet them.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, you know, when we talk about relationships, we talk about an already relationship, and this starts to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Not that y'all just hooked up and it happened.
Yeah. Y'all been together for a minute, because it's to the point where you invite them over to your house to spend a night, and hopefully you're not gonna just do that to anybody. So go ahead.
Right, but like I said, if a person got sick, would you leave them then? But we live in that world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A lot of folks, soon something, they not who you think they are.
Yeah.
Like I like with Miss Cassandra, how she clarified it. Folks don't, you got to know each other, and folks jump in the bed and just met each other at the QT.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, it's different when you're in a committed relationship and when you're not.
Mm-hmm.
If that's just your Monday night, then hey, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing to leave.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just go to her house.
It happens. Like you got some people. Look, if you come over, if you like I would, come over musty. Don't even take the clothes. You got get on up out of here, you nasty self. Came over here and ain't even washed up.
Wow.
Folks, bring it a little closer. Well, folks just have bad hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know why you would get naked around somebody and got bad hygiene in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
But like Rico said, hold on now. So you knew about this when you came over here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We could have talked about this beforehand or something. If you got a problem,
let me know. Put me on.
So I was waking up soaking wet, and it wasn't no pee. I had started having hot flashes, and was soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
My clothes and everything would be wet.
Good Lord.
But people have issues. Like the brother came on and said before.
Mm-hmm.
Look what happened to him. One day he was in bathroom, started passing blood. Didn't even know it.
Exactly. Hey, Leonard, I got something for you, man.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Yes. All hail.
There you go.
Good Bishop. What, you had to give me the right key?
Yeah, here you go.
One for when he's leaving and one for when he's showing up.
What? No, here go the right key. Here you go.
See, it sounds better when you play the right key.
There you go.
Attention, all hail. The good Bishop.
Good deal.
Oh, it's the right Bishop.
Toussaint.
Oh, hell, the Bishop.
Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Rico, you want to get some of this, man? Rico.
Oh, hell, the Bishop.
And so now we see mine sound a whole lot better.
Yeah, a whole lot better.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Well, I got to get you started. This almost sounds like they don't want you around, man. It's
I know Willa's on. Willa, are you back yet?
Oh my goodness.
Willa had stepped away for a second. She might not be back. But Bishop, good morning.
He gonna call us talking bad. I had to say it like that. This is what we talking about now. He come.
Exactly. Hey, Bishop, I got a question. And good morning. How you doing this morning?
Man, I'm blessed, man. Blessed.
Got a question for you. Now, keep in mind, you're a 25, 26-year-old Bishop, 20 Gregory. I'm gonna say Gregory on this one. All right. You and this girl been dating for a while, and it's getting serious to the point where you invite her to come over, spend the night at your house. Is that serious? Okay. Y'all get together. She decided she gonna come. Came on over. Y'all having a good time, and whatever. Now y'all in the bed. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. You wake up and realize your mattress is soaking wet. Man, this girl done peed in your bed. Bishop, what do you do? 25 years old now.
Well, man, that's an interesting question. And me being the guy, I'm gonna take you straight up. I'm dude all day. I don't know if I don't invite somebody to my house, but we ain't gonna be in the bed sleeping together. I would give up my bed, but when I wake up and find out that she done, soiled the mattress, then things happen, man. Things happen. Life happens.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes incidents take place. Doesn't mean she's a constant bedwetter. But I would let her know, hey, because she'd probably embarrassed. And but I would say, hey, excuse me, man, you wet the bed. You gonna leave it like that? So I ain't taking no wet sheet off. You can take a sheet off the bed yourself. I ain't gonna cry about you pissing. But I ain't gonna say something about you leaving that on my bed, trying to think about the house. And that's what I will do. But I some people have loose bladders or loose kittens or whatever, and they wet the bed, they sold the bed. It doesn't make a difference what age they are, because believe it or not, brother, when you start getting close to my age, you're gonna have to start using them with the pens.
Depends on this or depends on that, huh?
It on this, depends on that.
Wow. So you won't dismiss her?
No, I wouldn't dismiss her, but because of nothing like that. And then, hey, if we move forward into a relationship, knowing the 25-year-old Greg like I am today, I don't look at little stuff like that. I dismiss a relationship because this woman acts a fool, because she doesn't do the things that are necessary to maintain a stable relationship. But urinating or soul in the bed, no. No, I wouldn't look at it like that. I think that's just very immature mentally to even try to dismiss a relationship because of some of that menial as it relates to life and like the body.
Now, what if it happens over and over again? What if it continues to happen?
Well, I'm gonna start buying those mattress pads. You sleep on this side, I'm sleeping on this side.
And don't let your side come to my side. Keep your side, whatever on your side, keep it over there. Keep it over there now.
And if anybody needs it, and I got a whole bunch of them right now.
Wow. We're gonna switch up a little bit, and let me see let me go to Rico. Rico, in this day and time that we're living in, do you think most people are more concerned about looking good or being financially secure?
Well, to me, they're about on the same level. Both of them are superficial. You got the financial security that's based off of something that a system that man created, and then you got this superficial image thing. To me, both of them steer you away from being righteous and good, respectful. So if I had to choose between the two, both of them would probably be negative to me, depending on how financially greedy you are, how consumed you are with money, or how consumed you are with looks. So based off the way you answered that, that's that question again.
Do you think most people want to be look good or be financially secure?
Both.
Okay.
They want to be both of them.
Which one you think
would
weigh?
They want to be financially secure, so that they go get the BBLs and the facelifts and all the other things, augmentations that they can get, join gyms. So yeah, I think I think they both go with hand in hand.
Okay.
And with some people, the more money you got, the better you start looking anyway. Oh, he handsome. Look at Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
yeah, I think both of them are. They go for both, and I think both are really a distraction and keeping men from being and women from, I'm gonna say people from being humane and compassionate for their brother.
Exactly. That's good. That's
For
good.
character, for the right person. You know, when you looking to date somebody, you overlooking this fact that this person might be a woman beater, or he might be a child molester, or he might be a dope dealer, or whatever it is. You know, I take a rich cheater over a average income faithful man. You hear
Wow.
this?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know, yeah, I think they both go hand in hand. The looks and the money.
Okay.
It's 50, might be 50, split 50-50.
Wow. Cassandra, what do you say to that? What do you think most people in this day and time want to be? Want to look good or be financially secure? Cassandra? Cassandra, wake up and go to sleep. Wake up and go to sleep. Tucson, what do you say?
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Did he call me? Did he call me?
I did.
Yeah.
I sure did. I sure did. Absolutely. Cassandra, what do you think most people want to be? They want to look good, have on the best or the best, or be financially secure.
Well, unless they're mentally retarded, they should be financially stable.
But in this day and time, what do you find? How do you find it?
They want to look good.
Wow.
It don't matter what comes.
Wow. So they rather look good than be financially secure.
Yeah, they prefer to be they prefer to look good than be financially, because think about how much money people put into how much money they put into looking good. Whether it's nails, whether it's hair, whether it's expensive clothes, whether it's sneakers. So what does that say to us?
Yeah. I think you got a point. Tucson, talk to me, brother. What do you think it is? Would they rather look good or be financially secure?
Look good, because a lot of people that are not financially secure, they look real good. Simple. Look at them. They look good. They ride good. Matter of fact, this is tax season. The first thing they're gonna do is go get their hair and nails done.
Yes, sir.
And then, I'm sorry, last time I got myself in a bind. Here I go with that again. Get shooter. Some people may get mad at it, but most of what we're not gonna worry about getting out of debt. We're gonna make sure somebody knows we got some money. Based on the way that we look. Ain't gonna pay now bill.
Now.
Not now. Matter of fact, we're gonna spend everything that we got, and then 2 months later, we're gonna ask somebody for $100 borrowed to pay the light bill.
Pay for what they want and beg for what they need.
And looking good. Looking good in the dark. No lights in the house.
Yeah.
And proud of it. And look at here, we're gonna eat good too. But we're gonna have cereal at the house for the children.
Wow.
Yeah. We want to be movie stars. And we're gonna get on the Facebook and go live and show we eating seafood and all that kind of stuff. And all them folks that we said we were gonna pay them back when we get our income tax, we're gonna treat them like strangers.
Ain't even gonna know them.
Dodging.
Ain't even gonna know him. Yeah.
I look at people, man, I say to myself, oh boy, they look good. They got they step. Wait a minute, where's my $400? Well, let me see if I missed a call.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I ain't missing no call. Yeah, but I'm gonna pay you. You know, and I got in the bind, and now they got $3,000-4,000, and they put 2,500 of it on a broke car down payment, looking good. Come see what the Lord blessed me with. Boy, the Lord ain't blessed you with that. You stealing in the name of the Lord.
Exactly. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man, and he's doing the best he can. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's old Betty White. Y'all Betty White. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Bishop, would they rather look good or be financially secure? Most people in this day and time.
Vanity is vanity, and all that. Some people prefer to look good. They say with their mouth verbally they want to be financially sound or stable.
Yeah.
But in actuality, they go out and buying all this expensive stuff to impress people, to give them a false narrative that they are financially strapped. And in all essence, they're living over. Only thing we have projects anymore, but they'll be living in that type of environment and pulling out like they got so much because they're trying to impress people and don't realize if they be economical, they can still dress nice, drive a little plain car, and still be considered someone that, you know, kind of is a standard that they really prefer. They prefer to them to their clothes as opposed to their bank account.
Wow. Leonard, what do you say, brother? What's on your heart? Financially look good or financially secure?
Bro, you know I'm gonna need that money. That financial security.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better. That makes me feel like I look better. Because I got my business take care of my business. You know what I'm saying? I don't get off on it. Them subjective things. That's just subjective stuff. Because I don't care how good you look or whatever. Everybody ain't gonna like you. So
what the song saying out there yesterday, huh?
Say it again.
I think they had a sign out there yesterday, or was it Friday? What the day is?
What's the sign?
I'm sorry.
Tucson, what you got going? What you got going on, man?
I'm sorry, man. Yo, I gotta have my phone on mute.
Tucson, what you got?
I was wondering what that sign had on it. Was it saying, "Hey, hold on it"?
I got to go with the financial security, man, because that means just a lot much more to me than worry about what some people think you look like and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I got this feedback coming from today, man. I got a big feedback coming back.
Is that what you compared it to, Raheem?
What's that?
The financial security, or you said looking good,
or looking good, having on the best of the best, man. Dressed to the New York Nines.
No, yeah, that's what I thought you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that's what you said.
Oh yeah.
That means nothing. That means nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Not to me.
Exactly. That's good. Willow.
Yes, Raheem.
Well, I need to know what do you think most people do they want to look good, be dressed to the New York Nines, or the Chicago Tens, however you want to put it, or would they rather be financially secure?
Ooh, wait.
What you think?
Well, first, I'm gonna say I think they would like to be financially secure. But they got the priority out of order. They'll take their last to look good. See, if they get the financial security first, then all that looking good will just fall through. But they just falling through right about now. Yeah. That's what's going on, Raheem. They just got it out of priority. That's all.
Oh, good deal. Cassandra, talk to me. Talk to me, Cassandra.
What? I already answered.
I know you did, but let's
I
add
just
to
think
it.
it's foolish to think about. You know, back in the day, right? We used to be up on a lot of these guys' games because I was a partier, and they would be, boy, they would be so clean, boy. They would be clean. They would have these nice cars,
Yes.
and they're like, hey, we can go for a ride tomorrow in my car. But then they couldn't even take you to McDonald's. It was all about the appearance because they got the pretty car, they dress, they smell good, but they ain't got nothing. What the heck? Really? No.
Wow.
So, me and my friends, we used to be really up on that, like, no, bruh, we is not going nowhere with you because you look good, you smell good, but you can't take me to McDonald's.
Rico, is that a problem?
Can be, there's levels to everything. First off, some people's definition of financial security may not be the same. And on top of that, with some people, you can't look good without the money. So we do live in a era now where everybody's chasing the bag. Everybody on OnlyFans, everybody's making themselves commodities. They're finding ways to make money off social media. Y'all like and hit hashtag follow and all this different stuff. So chasing that bag is one thing. Everybody's chasing the bag. But now at the same time, I think I said it earlier, a lot of people, they are chasing that bag so they can afford to look good. But now let's take it back. Let's take it back, us black folks. Let's take it back to our mothers and fathers and grandparents that didn't have all of these things and have all the access. They had to make what they had look good. You never want to go outside with rollers in your head. You never want to go outside in pajamas. You always want to look presentable. So, at the same time, it is necessary that you make yourself look good. But to what level? To what extent? Okay, so now you're dealing with the scraps. You're dealing with the hand you've been dealt. And you making it look very well. Some people got to appreciate the fact that you taking what you got and you making the best out of it. It's always clean. Yeah, he might be wearing clothes from Kmart. He might be wearing clothes from Walmart. But man, he is always clean. And he'll work. Might be struggling a little bit. And he's respectful. But now at the same time, you got people out here looking for financial security. But they might be looking for it from another man, from another person. So what is this woman gonna do when she's looking for that man? She's looking for her own financial security from a man that already has the 6-figure income. She gonna make herself look good and appealing. So I think they both ride hand in hand. Because once again, for you to look good and have the best of the best, you want to live like the lifestyle of the rich and famous, like Rod and Leach talk about. You want to live like the people on MTV Cribs. You want to wear the red bottoms. You want the name brands. It's going to take money to get that stuff. Now, are you financially secure because you're a wasteful spender? Because you could be a wasteful spender, but at the same time, you keep an income coming in because that thing God gave Eve, she's selling it for $40 now. And she got it on OnlyFans. That man might have it on OnlyFans. You get what I'm saying? So they got money to waste. Right now, what they say, it ain't tricking if you got it.
Yep, that's what they say.
So these people, they supposed to be financially secure. At one point in time, Mike Tyson was financially secure. Then he went flat broke. So, what is your definition of financial security? Number one. And number two, are you not supposed to look good and make what you have look good just because you don't have what the Joneses have?
Wow.
I mean, you might be struggling, but you have got to be presentable. When you come to court, when you go on a job interview, you got to make what you got look good.
Yes, sir.
To the best of your ability.
To the best of your ability. And that's what it is right there. And on that note, we're going to get on out of here, man. Anybody got anything before we get out of here? Good deal. Leonard. Leonard.
Raheem.
There's been somebody, man, that missed a big part of this broadcast, man. They tune in 8:30, 9 o'clock, quarter till, whatever it is, and they say, man, look here, I missed a good one. I missed a good one. I sure wish there was a way. I wish there was a way I could hear this broadcast in its entirety. Now, Leonard, is that possible?
Yes, sir. If you did not get a chance to hear the show in its entirety, log on to www.dkmmediagroup.com at 3 o'clock Eastern today.
Good deal. Good deal. Willow!
Hey, Raheem.
I'm gonna say it again. Willow!
Raheem!
Are you ready?
Man, Raheem, I am so ready to receive God's word. Come on, Raheem. Let's go.
I ain't got one more thing to say to you, Willow. Let's go.
Amen, amen, amen. Come on, go with me to the throne of grace this morning. Father God of heaven, Lord, we honor you. We honor you and we praise you and we lift you up, Lord. Father, thank you for waking us up, giving us another opportunity and another chance in life to get it right with you. Father, we thank you. We're coming to you with expectations this morning, Lord, Father, because someone needs you right now in a mighty way. Father, we know you already know. Father, we know because you said that you are omnipresent, all powerful, and all knowing. And we trust you, Lord, and trust no man. Father, we stand on your words, Lord, and your promises that you said you would never leave us nor forsake us.
Yes, Lord.
Father, I believe it that you'll do anything but fail. Anything but fail. And we trust you, Lord, for the victory, Lord. Father, I'm asking you, oh Lord, to search our hearts. If there's anything that shouldn't be there, Lord, Father, I'm asking you to take it away.
Yes.
Take it away, oh Lord. Add your wisdom, your understanding, and your guidance, Lord, because we need you. We need you, Lord, in a mighty way. Continually set the path under our feet, Lord, giving us the guidance we need to go in your direction, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Lining our will up with your will, oh Lord. Father, we thank you.
Yes.
We thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And we honor you. Thank you for the morning glow. Thank you for Raheem and his family. We give honor to you and your son, Jesus' name. Amen, amen, and amen.
Amen. Amen. It's been a great broadcast. I want to thank everybody for joining us. And more than that, I want to thank you for allowing DK and Media Group and Associates and the Morning Glow for being a part of your morning. It is now, what time is it? 10:06. 10:06. You're about to exit the Morning Glow. But before you go, I want you to do me two favors, if you will. One, I want you to continue to pray for us because we are certainly praying for each and every one of you. Number two, why this is real simple. I want you to go out there, find somebody, and give them a hug because you never know. It could be the only hug that they get, or it could very well be their last. Love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. And we'll shine some of this light on you from the Morning Glow. Take it out there into this wicked and cruel world that we live in and let your light so shine. If you get an opportunity, give somebody some love. You just might find some love in return. Won't that be a beautiful thing? Have a great day. Take care of each other. And please, please, please be blessed. Talk to you tomorrow morning if God says the same. Give somebody some love and truth. They would appreciate it, and I'm sure that you will as well. Be blessed. Love you.